What's going on, guys? It's Turin here today, guys, with a Sunday afternoon stream. Hope you're all doing well. Definitely excited to get some quick battles in. Probably going to do a very heavy greenskin focus today, so hopefully that's okay for you guys. So just going to wait for a few folks to join up here, and once the ball gets rolling a little bit, I'll jump into some quick battles. It's definitely hyped. One second, let me fidget with my mic here for just a moment. And yeah, unfortunately, my laptop is kind of out of commission where I usually read my comments, so I'm going to actually have to minimize on my main computer. I don't have two monitors, so you guys are going to have to hang tight with the comments for just a minute. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome. How's it going? We got the Titanic tuna. We got the love of my life, the hateful raspberry in here. We got Jan Van Kessel. Right on, man. Cool. What's going on, Carlos? Dead Soup. We got Costas. All right, man. The boys are back in town. Yeah, so we're going to play some Total War Warhammer. If you guys want, towards the end of the stream, we can maybe jump on and do like a Dawn of War game or something. I know some of you guys wanted that last time, so maybe we will. Yes, good. Was just watching your head-to-head. Oh, yeah, that's the head-to-head campaign's a lot of fun. You know, it's interesting. I've never actually had a head-to-head go past like turn, or not a head-to-head, but campaign, aside from my Chaos one, will go past like turn 30, so I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. So just kind of expanding outward and hoping for the best. Happy birthday, James Cooper. Cheers, man. Of course I can wish you a happy birthday. Yeah, Chaos, Greenskins, kind of my go-tos. We'll be getting in and playing some of those guys today, so don't stress it. All right, so I think it's time. Yeah, what's going on, Sultan of Suspect? Felix, how's life, man? All right, so we're going to jump into some quick battles here and have some fun. So let me go ahead and click off team merging so it doesn't throw me in some what's it called? Some team games, which can't happen, so... Yeah, interestingly enough, I don't have my laptop, guys. I was just mentioning this at the beginning, but I don't think too many people are on yet. So for reading chat, I actually have to like minimize from Warhammer. So my delays to chat are going to be a little bit responded today. My stupid charger for my computer broke, so it just died, and I'm just down and out, boys. All right, we're fighting the Mighty Shock. So let's play the Greenskins, and let's see what he picks. Good luck. Bretonnia versus Greenskins. What do I even do here? I can't even remember. Well, we're definitely not going to have an Air Force. You know, the Greenskin Azog Air Force. We're probably going to avoid that. So do I want to get like Grimgor? He's pretty tanky. Warzog's probably the choice here, I think. So we're going to put him on his War Pig here. Let's go ahead and get the Bonewood Staff. Very essential. There we go. Is good. Fist of Gork's fine. We can also get the Gazemork. That's probably fine. Yeah. All right. So 2 Goblin Big Bosses just to kind of protect. And man, we're a little tight on time here. My opponent readied up right away, so it looks like he had an army ready. So I'm just going to have to like jam through this real quick. So front line of these guys, let's also get some Savage Orc Biggins, who I like quite a bit. Healthy little, Goblin Firing Squad never hurt anybody. On top of that, we probably want to cut one of these guys. I think that's okay. If we want to get Orc Boars, yeah, we can get a group of Orc Boars. Oh man, I'm tempted to get like the Morgubus Mangy Marauders. Those units are so much fun in this matchup. So let's get those. Let's also get some Goblin Wolf Riders. I feel like they're pretty good for like flanking the back line, and we could throw like a group of Squigs into the mix, although I feel like we need some like fodder units in the back to kind of like absorb the enemy charge. So these guys are the Armor Sundering variant, so we can actually use those against like Cav in the back line and hope for the best. Although a Hammer of Gork would have been nice here. I definitely would have liked that, but it's too little too late, guys. And we have him, we have all his spells, we have the Bonewood Staff. We should be good to go. So good luck to my opponent. Something else I could have done, like changed up, is maybe cut one of the rest, not the Rustiers, but the Night Goblin Archers, and then cut a group of goblins. Maybe get like the Hammer of Gork, which is really good against like Foot Squires and things like that. Savage Orcs can pretty much like beat the brakes off any of the front line that Bretonnia brings to the table. They do really well against everything for their cost. So huge fan of those guys. We do have Effigy of Deget and Foot of Gork, so hopefully we can get some of the boys there. All right, let me go ahead and set these guys up like so. Just our front liners here. It's going to be nice and fun. We'll get the Rusty Airs set up here. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he has an Air Force. But I do have Goblin Big Bosses and a lot of like units I can use to really kind of hammer his Air Force. Then we'll put the Savage Orcs on the sides. And these are the anti-large, so we're going to kind of use them like spears a little bit. And if he doesn't have that much of a Cav Force, we can go for other things. So we're going to have a Goon Squad running around Group 2. So if he tries to like snipe my Lord, I want to be able to like protect him with these Orc Boars. All right, cool. So that can be our front line for now. We have our Group 2 over here. And let's also put these guys in the back here. And though they're not great against Cav, like they do have Armor Sundering, so at least they can do some damage. So Mangy Marauders will do a little bit of Vanguard, put 3, and we'll put these guys in Group 4. I think it's fine. Cool. Let's do it to it. Good luck to my opponent. I don't think he said anything, so I'm not missing anything. And guys, I will check chat, in between. I minimize right now and take a look at some questions, give my opponent some time. What's going on, Constantine? Savage those up, boys. Yeah, the Green Knight's really strong. That's why you have to bring Wurzog, because Effigy of Deget is really strong. What did I miss, Fat Wanka, yesterday? Yeah, I know Italian had a stream yesterday. I actually was watching some of it this morning, so I got a little. He's probably gonna bring the Green Knight, which hopefully I can just run from. All right, does it feel a little laggy? No, I think it's good. Okay, I think we're solid. All right, so we got 3, 4, and this guy needs to be in group 5. So let's go ahead and kind of just ride up, see what my opponent's up to. It looks like he has a ton of cav actually. Grail Knights and the Green Knight. So okay, that's fine. The Green Knight, of course, is going to be tricky to deal with. It always is. So let's move these guys up here. We're just going to kind of skirmish a little bit here and put, get a little free fire hopefully. So okay, so we get some scouting. He has peasant mobs. Oh man, those peasant mobs are going to melt. But look at the deeps we're getting here, guys. A little deeps action. He does have the Fey Enchantress over here as well. So these Goblin Wolf Riders will ride up and around the Shadow Realm over there. We'll put these guys up around in group 3. We'll put them over here. And good. So the Mangy Marauders are just kind of kiting out right now. We can actually detach some of these Savage Orc Biggins. And if he wants to like commit to this, I'm totally fine. So we're going to run back here. We'll get some Savage Orcs in here. Let's also get our Goon Squad over there and get ready to like get a foot of Gork going. So, okay, he might commit to this. Let's actually engage with these Goblin Wolf Riders and see if we can like force this fight. So, okay, so we're going to get some Savage Orcs here, some Savage Orcs here. And in the back line here, let's go ahead and get these guys up around the side here. And do we get a foot of Gork here? I think we do. Oh yeah, this is the sweet spot right here, guys. So let's get an overcasted. Why is it not 1 and 2? Great. So we're gonna overcast that right there, which should devastate my opponent pretty badly. So the Green Knight did jump in here, which is a-okay. So let's go ahead and get these guys pushed up here, these guys pushed up here, and good. So how did this go? Pretty devastating for my opponent. I would say he definitely took some pretty solid damage here. Let's pull these guys back here. Make sure these guys are like pushing up. Man, I'm getting peppered though. This is some ugly stuff here. So okay. So over here, do we have any like magic to use or anything? I don't think so. So we could like try and trigger the Bonewood Staff or something. Let's get these guys kind of. We can actually get our Goblin Firing Squad over here, have them fight, and just kind of push these other guys up. Good. So I think it's going pretty well. Let's go ahead and pop Fist to Gork. And do we have anything really to pop it on here? Oh, we need to make sure these guys are engaged. They kind of got like peeled off a little bit. Okay. Get in there, lads. Fight the good fight. So we did some good damage initially, but man, not as good as I would have liked to do. So let's keep poking these guys down. Just keep running. And we need to get these Savage Orcs like up and fighting. Okay, so we did finally get some up there in the fight. Where is he? Where's the Pig Master? And we do have effigy coming up. So let's just kind of keep pushing in on these knights and seeing if we can really like get some work going. So let's go ahead and pop the Wog right here, which should clip these guys. Oh man, did we kind of miss it there? All right, guys, we're struggling a little bit. The Green Knight's coming in hot. We do have our missiles. Let's go ahead and have them start shooting at some of these peasants here. And the rest of the arrows, we want to have them like shoot at the knights. I think that's going to be, a good choice for us. Let's pull these guys back as well. We do have effigy in a few seconds, so hopefully we can like catch these guys and chase them down. Although, man, he's really got some like good mobility. So let's pull back up to the front line, get these Savage Orcs going here. And yeah, I don't know if we use effigy on the Lord there. That could be a choice. But these guys, we need to just kind of keep running with them. Let's get these Savage Orcs back up to the front line here. And yeah, man, the Goblin Archer is not doing so hot. But we do have Savage Orc Biggins and a bunch of other guys coming as well. Let's get these Goblin Wolf Riders here. And yeah, okay. So we do have the 2 groups of Savage Orc Biggins who are still in pretty good shape here. We're going to kind of keep pushing back up to the main line, see where my opponent wants to come with the cav. And we can get these Goblin Big Bosses going here. It looks like he's just riding down the rest of the arrows there, which is, I'm totally fine with that. So it's mostly peasant mobs though, like when you really look at his battle in perspective, or not his battle, but his army. So once we do get up in there, like I feel like we should be able to like kind of meat grinder through his front line here. So, all right, boys. Get in there. We need to get you guys back. The Green Knight, he's coming for us. He's coming hard. So get in there, Savage Orcs. Push up, push up. Get in there. Go deep. And yeah, dealing with that Cav Force, I thought we got a good foot of Gork, but I guess it wasn't as good as I thought it was. So let's just have these guys pull over here and just kind of keep collapsing on my opponent's line here. We do still have like Savage Orc Biggins and a lot of like scary infantry. So, it could be worse. Okay, let's pull in here. Just kind of see where the Cav are coming. And do we have any Savage Orc Biggins kind of like hanging around here? So these ones are fighting the Green Knight. We can also just kind of push these guys up and through. And yeah, we should be getting through the peasant mobs. And we do have FG to get as well as another foot of Gork. So if we can force like one more cataclysmic battle here, I feel like that could be pretty strong. So let's actually, do we want to effigy her? Let's effigy her and actually see if we can do some damage to her. So we're going to get in there and like try and take out his lord right now. And then we can pop an Ere We Go right here, which is going to hit all those troops. And hopefully, how much is Foot of Gork? 18. So that might have been a bit of a mistake there. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Ere We Go is going to be pretty good to give us those orcs there, like that big anti-large bonus. They're going to fight pretty hard. Let's go ahead and kind of keep pushing in here. Make sure we get on all of his missiles in the back line. And I mean, we are collapsing the peasants to say the least. So as long as we can keep Warzog alive, I think we might be okay. It's hard to say, but we did get a decent little effigy, but we didn't do as much damage as I would have liked to do to the Fey Enchantress. So let's kind of keep running out here, and man, our orc line broke. So well played to my opponent. And do we have a foot of Gork here? I think we do. But yeah, Warzog is getting punished. So yeah, something was a little clunky about that build. I don't know why. Maybe I just like lost too much of my front line to all his missiles and stuff. But for the most part, well played to my opponent. It was fun. Pretty cool build, seeing like all the peasant mobs and different things like that. So awesome stuff. Did he say GG? He said nice. He said Empire and Dwarves are probably the strongest at the moment. I don't know about Dwarves. That was a cool build though. Green Knight, yeah, we didn't have an answer to that. So, okay, so let's go ahead and minimize, read some comments here. She could play Turin on stream. Very impressed. Yeah, that was a cool build. Since the Fae was with the Cav. Yeah, that's true. They had the magic resist, and then... Oh, that's actually a really good point, Sultan. That's cool. Catched me late at night again. Yeah, that was a cool-ass build, though, for my opponent. Like, using the peasant mobs. I mean, granted, they were just there as fillers to, like, you know, accentuate a really strong Cav core. And then also keeping the Fae Enchantress with the Cav probably helped with Foot of Gork. But we did get an overcasted Foot. But I think he was able to, like, heal up and kind of ignore a lot of that. So, okay. So, we got that one out of the way. Let's go ahead and play... Do we want to play the Warriors of Chaos? I feel like you guys want Chaos, right? Okay, let's bring Chaos to the table. We're going to get Kolek, the Mighty Eater of Suns. We probably don't want to get the Star Crusher, so let's see here. Do we want Death? I feel like we don't really need any like Lords of Magic. So let's go ahead and get some Chaos Warriors in the front line. We're also going to get 2 Marauders with great weapons. Just kind of use them on the flanks to like pressure, do our thing there. And let's see what else do we want to get. You know what? I'm gonna get some trolls for you guys because I know you guys love watching trolls. We're gonna get some chariots, and then on top of that, let's also get a single manticore. And can I save money anywhere else? I would love to get like some like throwing axes here. So maybe we cut one of these guys. We get some throwing axes here. So the throwing axes and the manticore should be enough to like shut down any gyrocopter play because you're gonna have a little bit of poke on both fronts. We got the trolls. We got our frontliners. I guess we can go ahead and get one more group of these guys, and then we can just chevron them up. And yeah, that should be good. I don't know. The chariots are just impeccable against the dwarves. So let's see what he's saying. So, are you the real? Yes. Let's go ahead and respond here. Yes, I am. Yeah, cool guys. So thanks for joining on the Sunday afternoon. We're gonna have some fun, getting warmed up. Let's see. So Blood. Since when did he replace his Kolek with Sigvald? I like Sigvald in some builds. Like Sigvald is good against like Empire and factions where like you can get like hero sniped and stuff. Yeah. It's pretty wild. All right, let's see here. So just reading comments. Don't any of you have mothers? Yeah, but it's late at night for people, so they already did all the Mother's Day festivities. Unfortunately, my mom lives about 7 hours away from me, so it's a bit tough. And I got work tomorrow pretty early. All right, guys, it's showtime. Let's get in there with those chariots. Do it to it. We even got Chaos Trolls. This is going to be a fun build for you guys. You know, honestly, if I wanted to be a little bit more effective, I would probably cut one of the Chaos Trolls and just get like another group of Chaos Warriors who are much more well-rounded. They always rack up kills, whereas Chaos Trolls are like situationally useful. So, but you know what? We're having fun. We're fighting on the Estalian Tomb. We're gonna do it to it. We're gonna party. Hopefully, you guys saw the thumbnail that Lady Turin designed. It's a masterpiece. And she keeps upping her game every week, setting a new bar. All right, so we got the Lord of the Storm here. We're fighting the mighty Dawi. Let's get these guys in the front line here. And where do we want to go? So, okay, so we can put one group out here, one group out here. And do I want to... I wish you could, like, Vanguard these guys. That would be so funny if they just, like, ran out of the forest. We'll put one on the far side and just have them do, like, a fart. And they're pretty fast, actually, believe it or not. So we're going to put the Trolls, because you don't want to put Trolls with, like, other fodder units. Well, I guess Trolls arguably aren't fodder units, but you don't want to put Trolls with Marauders, because the Marauders will break really quick, and then the Trolls will rout. So put those guys in group 2, group 3, and then we can just put, like, the Marauder Horsemen back here. And just, like, have them, like, kind of, you know, feel out for Gyrocopters and the Manticore over here. All right, that should be fine. Let's do it, boys. It's time. He's got a pretty small army, equivocally sized to mine, so we're probably going to see some elite troops, maybe more of like a Longbeard style build, but Longbeards, you know, even these guys trade well with Longbeards with great weapons, the Chaos Marauders here, so 48 seconds. It's time. Pretty fast connection from all my opponents today, which is very cool. I don't know what I'm doing with this, guys. I don't know. I just don't even know anymore. Okay, so a very heavy gyrocopter force, so, you know, I may not have actually brought enough to deal with this, but we're gonna ride up and try. So let's get these chariots here. Let's get these ones kind of riding, and thankfully there is some like forest terrain here. So Kolek, he might go after Kolek, so we're actually just gonna run Kolek up into the forest. But one Manticore can just like, is that a gyro bomber? Oh my goodness, he has a gyro bomber. So he's shooting the Manticore down, interestingly enough. So let's actually get like engaged in melee. Just try. Oh man, this is so weird, guys. What the hell's happening here today? I'm just like having a rough run so far. All right, so we're getting in there, we're fighting the good fight, and just pushing them up. So we're gonna put these guys in group 5 so they don't like move with my main army when I toggle move. Let's get these guys going here. And yeah, we're able to do some pretty good work here. So let's get these guys kind of chasing here, and then also get the Horse Masters here, throwing at this Gyro Bomber. And yeah, he's probably just waiting for me to get in melee before he gets a little bit crunk, you know. But I mean, at the end of the day, his whole like ground army is miners, so we can charge in there and do some, you know, pretty good work. So let's get them up there a little bit. And this other chariot's coming around the back here, and good. So yeah, the Manticore is doing a pretty good job here. We're able to, you know, really punish that Gyro Bomber. Hopefully we can actually like get close to finishing it off. So let's position them here, just slam into the side of those miners, like just start doing some good damage. And you know, over here, what does he have in the back? Slayers. I think he thinks those things are hidden, but unfortunately for him, I can't see those. So Manscore doing a very, very good job. Let's have it go after this Gyro Bomber, have these guys kind of turn and fight here. And we do get the Chariot slammed into those miners, which is great. So then we can actually pull these guys and get ready to engage there. So kroq doesn't have Lord of the Storm yet, but you know what? Like, miners really can't do like much of anything. So we're going to kind of push these guys in here. Let's push these guys in here. Let's get the Trolls kind of collapsing here, the Chariots here. Trolls here, just all kinds of nasty stuff coming from my opponent's army here. All right, these Chariots need to come back in. We can engage here. And kroq, let's go ahead and pop a Lord of the Storm right here. Do some damage there, and good. So yeah, I think everything's engaging for the most part, right? So we're still just kind of like chasing these things down. My Manscore getting a little bit overzealous. I wanted to chase off the Gyro Bombers just to make sure I didn't get, bombed. So let's pull these guys in here, intercept the Slayers here, and kroq, yeah, he's doing a good job. I mean, this miner army isn't going to last long, especially against like 2 Chariots. So yeah, I like the Gyro builds. I'm always a fan, but like, you see how difficult it is for like him to, he has to micro so much to deal with one Manscore that it's probably like, at the end of the day, not worth doing. So let's pull these guys back here, have them kind of go ahead and slam into the back of this formation here. These other ones are actually getting caught by the Slayers a little bit, so let's pull them up and around here. Manscore's doing its thing, just chasing these guys down. And let's actually have it go after the Gyro Bomber again, because his whole ground army is probably going to break here. And, he might like try and run circles around the map with Slayers, but I think he's committed everything to this fight, so I'm feeling good. Who's his Lord anyways? Yeah, so you can see the miners are getting like terror routed and stuff, so it's another Chariot action coming in there in the back. We have these guys in here, and yeah, so let's see here. So, oh, they're both right here. Okay, so let's get these guys kind of up and through. These guys back as well. Look at that Manscore just champing those guys like a boss, because yeah, he's going to run out of ammunition here in a moment. So let's get these guys up and around, just collapse on the back of my opponent's stuff, and we can get these guys going after Thorgrim Grudgebearer with his Minor Legion. Pretty cool build though, for sure. Like, it's fun. I love gyrocopter builds. Like, anytime you can make those work, it's always pretty solid. I mean, he might be able to win. Who knows? Like, if I'm not able to really like crush this, but I feel like my Chaos Warriors and my Trolls are just in such good health. And yeah, he probably wants to start targeting the Trolls. That would probably be a pretty good target for him. So thankfully we're fighting in the trees, so a lot of the threats that my opponent would have to these things are really being like mitigated. So we're gonna slam into the back of these guys. Hopefully we can break their leadership right now, and Thorgrim will definitely start getting bullied around by kroq a little bit. So let's get these guys and just kind of push in, rout off any miners we can. kroq's actually taking some damage. Let's get him back a little bit. All right, that's okay. And one of my Chariots actually got like kind of stuck in there a little bit. Okay, so we do have Lord of the Storm, so let's find a nice pocket of troops. It looks like he does have some miners here. Aside from that, I mean, it's mainly just like Thorgrim and the boys over here. So we're just gonna push through. Hopefully most of the Slayers are like almost dead, and pop leadership, just collapse everything. These Chariots, does he have any like routing troops? Looks like he does have some miners, so we can actually go after 2 and 3 and just go finish those guys off. And we do have some routing troops over there, unfortunately, but kroq's, oh, here come the bombs. You guys ready? Here comes the boom. Oh no, the boys are bombing me. But yeah, I mean, with his forces on the ground here, they should be routing relatively shortly, but look at those gyros just overwhelm my forces. But in terms of like a cost effectiveness standpoint, they're struggling a little bit for sure. So it looks like Thorgrim's not in the best health. So let's charge in here and see if we can do some work. Yeah, Thorgrim's, he's shattered at this point, so that should be mass because he has no more ground troops. So cool build, man. It was fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that cockfight. Let's go ahead and take a look at some comments here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, David. Why? I don't know why he battled in the forest. You typed fats instead of farts. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Fart. What, man? I can, the one stream I can't see chat like consistently. It just goes to straight anarchy. Yeah. I'm gonna be in Poland pretty soon. Actually, I'm gonna be visiting Lady Turin pretty soon on the 23rd. So I'll be out there, then I have another month of work, and then after that I'm going to be moving to Poland for the summer. So yeah, I'll definitely be a lot more streaming. We'll have like a few streams during the week and kind of mix it up in that respect. So Arise, is this the same guy I just fought? What is his name? Arise Riders of Theoden. What a great name. He's playing the Dwarves again. Man, okay. I feel like we want to mix it up, right? Yeah, because he might just spam gyros. I don't know. I could play something else, like another faction. Who should I play? We are on the Altdorf outskirts. And we could play Midland. Who do you guys want to play? Do you guys want to see Bretonnia? Just the Bretonnia armor-piercing bully squad with like just mass foot squires? I could play the Beastmen too. Let me go ahead and reach out a little bit. I'll check my mail, no problem. It needs Exterminatus. Yes, okay. So we're going to go ahead and play the Beastmen. Where are they? Yes, Beastmen are fun. But honestly, I don't feel like using Chariots, man. I'm feeling pretty lazy. So let's go ahead and play Bretonnia. Hopefully that doesn't like screw up his army selection here. But we'll go ahead and get the Fey Enchantress, I guess. Yeah, I mean, Fey Enchantress is just so good. Like, for her cost, she just brings so much to the table. We'll get the Chalice for fun. On top of that, we're just going to go with a pretty efficient build to try and end the game quickly. We're just going to get Foot Squires. We're going to get Questing Knights here. And do I want to get... You know what? Let's do a fan service and get some Royal Hippogriff Knights. I think they're bad. I think they're really bad, but we're going to give it a try. And hopefully we can do some work here. So can I afford any more of the Foot Squires? I think I can. So 700. And then from here, we can just honestly like chevron up all these guys. So I never really get a chance to use the Royal Hippogriff Knights, but you know, I think they're good. Not good. I mean, not good, but against the Dwarfs, I think they have a home. Whereas against a lot of other factions, they're just god awful because they only have 60 armor. They're so squishy, and they like a group of Slayers can really like tear them apart. So if you're not careful, like, although they do have kind of that similar pathing that like Griffins have, and that they can escape like really quickly from things. So I should have tried some like really ridiculous sword magic spells and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's do it to it, boys. Let's have some fun. Go ahead and answer some questions while everybody's loading in here. Vladdy Daddy, please. Bretonnia Goon Squad. Chaos, you fools. Yeah, I played Chaos last game. I want to try and mix it up this stream and, you know, play a few different factions for you guys. So, you know, it's really interesting. I've been... Greenskins, when I first started, you know, playing a lot, like, and just getting real ham in this game, like, they were one of my better factions, but for some reason, I suck with the Greenskins now. Like, I mean, I don't suck, but I'm not, like, good. Like, I just struggle. It's very strange. But, you know, I would feel more comfortable playing Chaos in a competitive matchup than I would Greenskins now. I don't know. Things change, boys. I guess the meta evolves, and you know I just didn't play them for a long time. So, all right. So let's get the Foot Squire Doom Squad marching. We'll get these knights riding over here into the Shadow Realm. We'll use the forest here, and these guys are really cool though. I mean, just look at them. They hit like trucks. I mean, 114 AP on those. So it looks like he brought more of like a legitimate army this time, which is solid. So pretty happy about that. So, okay, so is there any like terrain? Because yeah, okay, so we just ride over here and then he's going to be obstructed. He has a good firing line here in the front, but we can just like kind of use this this forest terrain and just hopefully advance in that way here. So good luck to my opponent. And we do have the Chalice of Potions, I believe, and we got regrowth and all those goodies. So let's see what he's got. Some Dwarf Warriors. He definitely needs some more AP, but granted he does have AP from these Thunders and a ton of cannons. So, and this guy is just the Dark Lord of artillery pieces, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, we're gonna take some fire here for sure. You know, on paper, maybe I should have like rode through the forest with both of them and just came like up and around the back in a very looping fashion. But we might actually get this destroyed before we get in. But if we get in, like he has a ton of vulnerabilities over here. So we want to engage like right here in this this area, like come up and through because there's a lot of obstruction and like trees and terrain for us there. Okay, those knights are taking a little bit of damage, but nothing terrible. And the Royal Hippogriff Knights can get in and probably tear up some of the Thunders and everything. So. You can see he's doing a bit of a layering strategy where you have like an artillery piece, layer, a missile, layer, you know, missile, layer. So like whenever you attack one, you're going to potentially take crossfire from the other one. It's a bit of an RTS tactic you can kind of work out. Like in StarCraft, it's pretty common and other things like that. So, all right, boys, come on. I'm eager for blood. The one thing I don't like about playing Dwarves is it takes a while to start fighting. All right, get in there. Oh no, the birds are being shot. Get into the trees. Into the trees, you fools. We'll keep running around the back. I mean, his front line is going to get cut to pieces by my Foot Squires, though. That's like the one thing that's going to be really, really rough for him. So we're just going to kind of continue here. And are these guys aiming this way? Okay, so what we do here is, oh man, look, they're all like covering one another. But let's go ahead and push in. We can shut down that cannon real quick. And I think hopefully we can then just charge right through to another group of Thunders. Oh, they're actually turning to fight. So, okay, so maybe we run back into the tree line. I don't know if I want to like be that aggressive and, you know, take that much of a beating. So we're going to charge in there with those guys. We're going to pull these guys in here as well and just have them go after, yeah, we can have them go after these Quarrelers here. Good. So we're fighting the good fight. We are taking quite a bit of damage, but it's to be expected from like all these siege pieces. So let's get engaged on those Thunders. I think that's going to be the best choice over there because, you know, again, he's going to not be able to shoot that well with obstruction. So we get Last Samurai a little bit, but the Questing Knights should get in there and just kind of put those guys in a can. And I don't mind taking Quarreler fire like at all. Like that's a-okay. These guys are coming in pretty hot. They should be able to tear up these guys over here. And man, we were taking a ton of fire over here. So maybe we just like run and hide. Like just that's some heavy firing line. So okay, so we get in there and just devastate those guys. So that's a pretty decent little trade there. So let's kill this. Just kind of, do we want to charge through? We probably will need to like try and get onto this cannon or something, but we're really gonna have to kind of count on our front line here. So let's get these guys engaged here, get these guys engaged here, and we want to pull back these royal dudes here. So far a lot of our cav isn't working out considering he has like so much so much stuff. Oh my goodness, let's get these guys back into the forest. Just retreat, boys, retreat. Let's go ahead and pop the bombardment right here, the Chalice of Potions. And is that going to reach? Okay, that actually reaches. Okay, so Questing Knights, now that he's kind of like probably forgotten about them a little bit, hopefully we can just like sit here for a minute and then re-engage on those cannons. And yeah, the these things suck. They always just get dumpstered. So, okay, so we get a good bombardment there. We're going to get onto the cannons and a lot of the artillery pieces now. And the front line battle should be quite good for us, I think. So let's go ahead and just push onto these guys. Let's push onto these. And, you know, in getting such a devastating cav force, like, I should have waited to engage for, you know, my other troops to get here. So let's go ahead and put Favor of the Fae here. And interestingly enough, a lot of our cav did come back. So he's still just kind of sitting here. So let's get these guys back online here. And yeah, he's kind of just hanging tight here. But we do have foot squires coming in, so we can go ahead and kind of charge them into those guys in the back. Let's get these guys kind of coming in hot as well. And he's still just shooting at them. So, okay, so in the front line, we're engaged. Just got to make sure the Fae Enchantress doesn't take a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and pop the growth right here to heal these foot squires and the other boys. And in the back line, yeah, our guys are actually pushing through pretty effectively here. So let's kind of work on these. We do have some Quested Knights coming around the back. We are, you know, going to have to push through a lot of these guys. We're going to take some firepower, but our front line for the most part is in really good shape. So let's pop Arcane Conduit and get these guys kind of pushing through here. Actually, honestly, we should probably get back onto those Thunders. I think that's going to be a better choice. But man, they're taking some work. So let's get these the Grail Relique over here. We get the Quest Knights engaged there. These ones I think we can re-engage now that he's kind of like forgot about that. Let's actually go after those Quarterlers in the forest there. I think that's going to be a good choice. So as far as like troops that we should heal, maybe let's go ahead and heal up this group because they're going to be in the back, probably taking a lot of pressure right here. Over here, it's going well. We do have these foot squires just kind of like pushing through, and yeah, we can get them on these Quarterlers right now. And Quest Knights got in. Actually racked up 37 kills despite all that. So these guys are coming in pretty hot over here. And yeah, this is perfect. We caught them in the corner, like in the darkness. In the darkness, we bind them. So let's push through here. And yeah, honestly, we can just start getting a little bit crunk right now. So we're going to push through with these guys. Let's get the Grail Relique pushing as well. The Dwarven front line is collapsing. I mean, we're going to take a lot of damage initially from all those artillery pieces and whatnot, but, you know, still, hopefully we have enough at the end of the day to really just kind of seal the deal here. So we'll push through onto these cannons. Hopefully we can kill those. And did those Thunders rout those Royal Hippogriff Knights? I mean, I know there was only 3, but still, come on, man. So, yeah, he's got his little Dwarf Lord chasing us just all angrily. Yeah, we get gunned down here. We get Last Samurai a little bit, but I feel like we still have so many like foot squires and things. It's going to be hard for him to like stabilize this back line. So we'll just keep kind of pushing here. Let's kind of send in as many troops as we can after different groups. And the cannon I'm not so worried about right now that it's pitched, so I should probably honestly just ignore that thing. Let's go ahead and pop a fat Earthblood right here to heal both of those troops up. And good, so these foot squires can push back onto these. And oh, look at that flame ring from his lord. Awesome, man. This guy's got some cool stuff going on, but we're taking a lot of firepower. You know, we're taking some work. So we're going to get in here and just push in. We have the Fae Enchantress. Yeah, these foot squires need to start pushing over here as well. And as soon as we get onto these Thunders, we should be fine. Like, the game should be over. But still, I mean, I like his strategy a lot. Like, it was super fun. So let's drop the chalices of potions, whatever the hell it's called over here. We can get the Favor of the Fae going over here. Yeah, although that was probably a bad choice because those guys were so tattered. So let's have one group run over there. We can kind of help intercept right here. But yeah, once we get on there, we should be fine. That was kind of cool, kind of flashy. We do have the Grail Relique taking some damage from the Dwarf Lord, and we do have this extra group of foot squires we're totally neglecting. So everyone's marching, you know, onto range units. The Fae Enchantress able to get over here and help shut things down. Hopefully the bounce of power will start shifting here in just a moment. Let's get these guys on the cannon. We get her back here, and they're pretty close to the edge of the map, so if we do get on them, they should rout off pretty quickly here. And yeah, things are moving, boys. I hear that train a-coming, rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. So let's get over here. Do we want to turn and fight these guys? Yeah, so let's actually push onto these Quarterlers. We can leave the Grail Relique there to fight. Yeah, those guys are going to rout off the map pretty quickly here. Over here, it's going a little bit better for my opponent, believe it or not, but still, cool fight, man. I really like the layering, the tactics there. So, okay, so those guys should rout off the map, so we can kind of just ignore them right now. Let's pull over here, and let's see, where do we want to, like, send things? Yeah, we can send him over here, and send the Fae Enchantress over there as well to kind of help out. Let's go ahead and pop the Arcane Conduit. And yeah, what are those? Just Dwarf Warriors? Yeah, because these foot squires over here should be able to kind of clean up shop. So let's take our reinforcements over to the far side. And yeah, he's got some Quarterlers here. These guys are just linebackers. So let's get the Fae Enchantress in there, have her start fighting. Let's go shut down this cannon, just so we don't take, you know, big damage from that. Oh, get in there, yes. Use your unicorn, furious unicorn charge. All right, so we'll pull back, just do a little bit of cycle charging action. And yeah, so these guys are forced off for the most part. The Dwarf Lord over here still putting up a pretty hard fight, but honestly, if we keep the Grail Relique alive and near it, we should be fine. But yeah, we're taking some fire here. A little bit of firing action. Man, these Dwarf Warriors, though, are just fighting tooth and nail. So let's get the Fae Enchantress over there to help out. And yeah, so those Thunders, they should get pushed off the battlefield. I think they're pretty close. So we don't need to worry about those anymore. Pretty close fight though. Like you know, bringing out those cannons was something I wasn't expecting. I was expecting more of like a traditional Dawi army, and my guys just got Last Samurai so hard. All right, so let's go ahead and pop Last Growth. We're gonna pop that right here on these guys, and just hopefully that'll be enough to, like, you know, finish off this corner of the map. Over here, we got a good fight. The Dwarf Lord is just being a champion. we're going to send one group of foot squires to, you know, kind of push off the last of those dwarf warriors. Fey Enchantress and company can go finish off these thunders, and that should be all she wrote. So, yeah, man. Some weird battles today. Not going to lie. Some very, very strange builds. I really like his name, Arise Riders of Theoden. So great. How's his Dwarf Lord doing over here? Is he, man? This Dwarf Lord's pretty cool. I've seen people use the ring from time and time again, but honestly, Thorgrim is so much better in my opinion. But the melee attack, but with the build he was doing, that's probably actually a good choice. Like having all those range units and just like forcing me through all this atrocious gunfire. And the Royal Hippogriff Knights too, like really make it harder because firstly they kind of suck and they cost 2,000, so it really cuts into your army supply there. Hey, what's going on, DJ? Maladroned. Is there any movie you're looking forward to? Yeah, Lady Turin and I are really looking forward to going and seeing the new Alien movie. I'm so excited. Something other... Yeah. I just played that same guy, so I just wanted to kind of get a different match coming. I normally don't like spamming foot squires, but against dwarves, it is the most cost-effective option, unfortunately. All right, so let's ready up here. Do it to it. Play some Chaos, I think. Ah, man. Play Chaos. I could play Empire. It's kind of weird. I play the crappy faction so much that I'm only good with the crappy ones, which kind of sucks from like a competitive perspective because I feel like if I entered into a tournament with like people who are equivocally as good, but they'll be good at the good races, it's just like, oof, how are we gonna make this work? That was a fun battle though. That was really cool. Like all the cannons just last samurai-ing me. I hope that saying catches on. We're fighting the mighty Janthus. All right, who do we want to play? Beastmen? Do you want to play Beastmen? Do you want to play Chaos? Oh, God, all these dwarves. Curse the Bagginses. Okay, so we're going to mix it up a little bit. We're going to get play the Beastmen. So this stream titled like Verse Dwarves. I don't know why everyone likes playing dwarves against me. Chat spam Vlad if you want vampire. You guys want why does everyone want vampire counts so bad? Do you guys really want vampire? Oh, I can see the chat right now. I just minimize like every now and then. You guys really want to see Vlad? Okay, fine. We'll play the vampires. We'll play the Von Karsteins to make it nice and thematic. Okay, so we're gonna get Vlad, and we're going to go ahead and get the... Yeah, we'll get Winds of Death. Why not? That's gonna be fun. On top of that, do we want to get like any other funny business? I feel like we don't really need to. Okay, front line gonna be Graveguard with great weapons. Obviously, they work very, very well against the dwarves. Let's actually cut those. Get the Sternsman as well. Just an MVP pick in general. We're gonna get Varric's Reverse. On top of that, do we want a Mortis Engine? I like a Mortis Engine pick. You don't need the Regiment for now, because the slow is pretty much useless against the dwarves. We'll get a group of Cryptors here. That should be enough AP. And what else I wanted to get something like fun. You know what? Let's throw a Black Coach in there. Why the hell not? It's the stream. Who cares if I lose? And do we want some fodder units also? Okay, so. All right, guys. You guys asked, and you shall receive. All right? You guys happy? There's a Black Coach in here. There's the mighty Black Coach hath arrived with Von Karstein. Oh, that's right, though. I'm playing against the dwarves, so I probably want to... Hang on, I got to switch something up real quick. Hopefully the game doesn't start. Okay, so let's cut these guys and cut the... We can probably honestly cut the skeletons. So against the dwarves, it's really important to have like some sort of an air force, like just to deal with the kind of potential of gyrocopters. So like just 1 or 2 Fellbats like makes it so much harder for your opponent to deal with that stuff. So let's actually cut the Cryptors and Vargeist. Do I want to get Vargeist? I really hate Vargeist against dwarves. They're just like weird. Maybe I cut this and then I just get like 2 skeletons, I think. Should be fine. I mean, that's enough AP, I think. And a mighty Black Coach. Oh, 3 Fellbats is so overkill, though. It's so overkill, lads. But if he does go gyros, I will be happy to have that. You know what? Let's just have a full-on ridiculous build. We have bats, we have Black Coaches, we just have all kinds of shit. I had Madison. I actually lost my first game on stream today. I got wrecked. It was just like, oh man. I played the greenskin and I thought my build was good, but I got wrecked by some like weird cav build with a peasant mob front line and just missiles. It was actually really cool because on paper I've never seen that build before. And a lot of times the peasant mobs, you know, they're just fodder, but the peasant firing line can tear apart your Savage Orcs before you get there, and then, you know, he just wins with cav elsewhere. So, and the Green Knight's also very hard to deal with. Corn, you'll get your Chaos. I already played Chaos this stream. If you have an army of zombies, they can't hit important units. Yes, zombies can tar pit, but I wouldn't call them competitive by any means. But, you know, I have a Black Coach, guys, and a bunch of bats. And Vlad. You guys wanted Vlad. I can't see the chat right now because my laptop's down, so I don't have any way of like monitoring chat and everything, except when I minimize. So thankfully the mighty Lady Turin is kind of keeping check on things, making sure things don't get out of control. All right, so Vladdy Daddy, we're gonna start him. We're gonna go for a fat juicy Winds of Death, guys. It's happening. Varix Reavers are a really good pick against Dwarves, in my opinion, because they have regeneration. So even if they take like some fire and they're also shielded, they can sustain a little bit of Dwarven fire, and on top of that, they're they can self heal, so you don't need to waste like invocations on them and stuff. So we're gonna put the skeletons like far out on the wings here, and we're gonna try and like run them up and around the dwarf front line and just like start pressuring his missiles and stuff. So skeletons are good for that. Then we have the Varix Reavers. We got the mighty Black Coach. We can put it in just with the main army for now. And then the Fellbats can be in group 3. Cool. Good luck to my opponent. A lot of dwarf battles today. And Vlad, we can kind of, let's put him right here. That's a bit of a nice spot there. All right, so let's minimize and take a look at some questions here. Play them again. Black Coach. The Black Coach is essential. Would you say the best way to learn your units is campaign? No, I wouldn't. Because personally, I think campaign, well, it depends. Are you trying to learn them for campaign purposes or for multiplayer? Because if you're trying to learn them for multiplayer, on campaign, there's a lot of things like perpetual battles are going to give them chevrons that they might not normally have. So, and also traits of your lords might like give them extra stats that you're not like cognizant of when you're playing. So you might like get, you know, a little not unfamiliar with how they would traditionally fight in a multiplayer battle. So it's not a bad way by any means, but still multiplayer I feel like is the best way to like actually learn units, because you get to like, you know, see their true effectiveness in a fair matchup. You know, because most armies in multiplayer aren't going to be of equivocal cost, so you're going to get a little bit of an imbalance in that respect. So hopefully my opponent didn't disconnect here. We got 11 seconds. The timer was... Okay, he's back. Come on, man. Fight the good fight. It always stresses me out when there's that like big pause like that. Yep. Yeah, campaign's very different. I'm from Northern California. Well, Southern originally, but California is where I live. All right, it's time, boys. We're going to get some Winds of Death. We're going deep into the realm. Got some Fellbats to shut down the gyrocopter shenanigans, which he has none of. So, okay, so he might actually be fine here. So we're going to charge in to get the Varix Reavers going. We'll get the Fellbats will actually be decent. Let's fly them up and see if like they get targeted by the cannons. Like that's actually not a bad idea, guys. So you see the cannon AI. So if we actually if we stop right here, so we're going to stop. And a lot of players are lazy with their cannon micro, so you just run in the bats first. So you run in the bats and the cannons will start shooting at the bats, then you can advance. It gives just a little something. It works pretty well against AI as well, because a lot of times AI won't change the targeting if you're playing campaign or something. So if they're shooting like even 3 or 4 volleys at Fellbats, that's really important. So good army for my opponent. I like it. He's got, you know, the traditional somewhat, you know, I would say, you know, a competitive build of sorts. He's got Warriors of Dragonfire Pass, although he needs more AP in the front line. That would be my criticism. Also the Coilers, he's a little tightly packed. So if I do get a really good, like, you know, Winds of Death, not Winds of Death per se, but a really good Raised Dead in the back line, it's going to shut down his entire missile line. So right now we're going to do a bit of a flying V formation with the Fellbats, just kind of fly them in all sorts of directions. We're wasting the Coilers' ammo. In long games, like, that can actually matter. So, and it looks like the cannons are now shooting at this. So as soon as you see it getting targeted, just run a side strafe pattern. It's the cannons don't make as good of contact if you're running sideways. So, okay, so we're just going to kind of keep running around the circles, just keep trolling about a little bit. We want to look for miners. Miners are like a good soft spot in the army. So let's go ahead and fly one group of Fellbats into that cannon to just kind of shut it down, give us some cushion on this Clav Nagash, or, you know, not Clav Nagash, but Mortis Engine. So we're going to fly in right there. They're going to get killed by Slayers, but it'll at least shut down the cannon fire for like a solid minute here while we advance the rest of our forces. So Fellbats are pretty good for that. Granted, they're cheap, so yeah, they do their job. Cool, so let's go ahead and engage here, get these guys rolling. We'll get the skeletons kind of running up and around the back, and we're going to get these skeletons running up and around the back as well. Get all these guys engaged here, and yeah, we gotta heal that thing. So I'm going to go ahead and use an Invocation to Heck on that because it's taking a ton of focus fire here. Let's get everyone engaged. We don't want to lose that right away. That would be a huge bummer. So, okay, good. So everyone's going to get ready to party here, and his back line is, yeah, we can charge into those miners. That's probably fine. But we do get a good heal, and, you know, it's totally fine. So we're actually going to run over here right now and see if we can get like a Winds of Death. So let's actually charge into the Coiler line here. We'll charge into the Coiler line here to shut that down, and then we can advance it. Good. So right here, oh yeah, this is the sweet spot right here. So, okay, good. So let's actually run him up and back. So, oh yeah, come on, baby, give me the sugar. Oh no, he's moving. Oh yeah. Okay, that was some good damage. I mean, it wasn't the best one we've ever had, but okay. And the Black Coach, honestly, you just engaged the Black Coach in the front line. The Varix Reavers did a really good job on those miners, but now that they're being pressured here, we don't want to get too crazy with that. So Vlad got a nice little Winds of Death. Let's go ahead and use Master of Beguilement here. Summon some zombies in the back line, but you know, we crumbled that front line with that Winds of Magic there. So let's go ahead and pull the bats over here, get them on the fell cannons. So one go here and one go here, or not fell cannons, whatever they are, the dwarf cannons. And it looks like our Mortis Engine's in pretty bad shape. Actually, I should have kept that back. That was a huge mistake, but I think that like burst we got in the beginning was like enough to really like devastate our opponent. And guys, you know, we have the X Factor here, so these guys need to get back in here right now. And let's get these knights back as well. And the mighty Black Coach hath penetrated my opponent's back line. So Good thing for him, he reacted to that Winds of Death, because he almost didn't, and that could have been very, very costly. But his line is kind of compromised, and oh, look at the coach get in there and just go deep. We have Fellbats shutting down the cannon. We also have Knights, and what we're going to do with the Barracks Reavers is run down his routed units, which helps us get to army losses faster. In the front line, it's going pretty well for my opponent, though. Thorgrim and the boys are doing a pretty good job. You know, the Mortis Engine took a beating. I was sloppy with it, but, you know, it is what it is. So the Slayers are here, so what we'll do is just kind of turn and run. I don't mind kind of just, you know, running around and trolling them. We want to get these Skeletons engaged on Slayers. That's, like, the best possible situation. So let's ride down those guys on the retreat here. And he's actually targeting Vlad, like, really aggressively. So we want to pull these guys back right here, have them help out, make sure these guys are all chasing here. Just, you know, hot in pursuit. And just look at that. Look at that mass targeting. Oh, my goodness. That's hilarious. Vlad's really tough to kill, though, guys. Like, really, really tough. So, okay. So Corlers are engaged here. Everyone's, you know, fighting in a relatively optimal situation, I would say. And yeah, this black coach, we need to get it in the infantry battle. So let's push it up here. Vlad can keep scurrying around. And where do we need zombies? I feel like we don't really need them anywhere. So okay, so Black Knights, we can just have them kind of keep you know, chasing down the scraps in the back line. Summon some more zombies right here. And you see, like, he's just chasing Vlad with, like, everything he has, which is pretty great. So, okay, yeah, so his back line's compromised, and that's kind of, like, one of the issues you run into with the Dwarves if you're really, like, aggressive about, you know, having a tight square formation. Against vampires, you want a little bit of a separation there. Oh, look at the black coach. All 21 kills. There's, like, nothing left for it to kill. It's a little bit of a bummer here. Okay, so let's get in here, get some of these Quarrelers. He should start suffering some serious army penalties now. So let's run here. Vlad's so hard to kill, guys. That's the one thing that's really good about him compared to the other Vampire Lords is, like, he's just a linebacker for some reason. I think he probably has good melee defense. Yeah, it's 50. That's not bad. But the coach comes in, causing terror in the land. But Thorgrim's going to be a tough cookie to crack, for sure. So we're able to kind of get those guys here. Let's push these zombies in and just kind of have them chase some of these guys down. And the Black Knight's really good for keeping those returning Quarrelers off the battlefield. So got to make sure to run with Vlad. You know, my opponent, again, really, like, hard on for him, which is fine. Pretty standard protocol. So let's make sure everyone's kind of pathing in and chasing. Vlad, we need to actually, man, he's taking a lot of damage. So let's actually run up and through these troops and pull the Black Knights in here to cover for him. Because if we do lose Vlad, like, that could be pretty bad for us. So come on, Vlad, push through. You need to escape the Dwarf King. He's mighty and angry. All right, so we got a lot of troops come. Oh no, he's crumbling. I didn't take him seriously enough. Come on, get out of there. Flee the city. Make safe the city. So hopefully those knights coming in can save him. I'm not sure. We don't have... Yeah, he's actually dead. That's not good at all. Oh, God. Okay, so a lot of my troops are going to start crumbling now. Maybe my opponent can come back. It's going to be hard to say. So with the knights, let's go ahead and push out here. God, that is so sloppy. Oh, God. Okay, so we're going to push around. I mean, he has, like, no infantry left, though. I mean, and we do have a black coach, guys. That's something else you gotta take into account here. So the black coach can go and chase some of these guys off here. Just chase these because the black coach isn't going to be that great in sustained combat. But what do we have here? So we have decent binding on these two troops. So hopefully those two together can, like, cut through this. Oh man, I can't believe I lost Vlad there. I can't believe I lost him. Oh God, that is so bad. All right, so we're charging it here. We're coming in deep here. And yeah, just keep fighting the good fight, boys. I mean, we have some AP here, so hopefully we can kind of cut through and do some good damage to my opponent's troops, but we're basically just riding around and shattering a lot of his stuff right now. So the black coach will get over there and shatter that. Balance of power starting to go in my opponent's favor, though, guys. Like, I don't know if I can kill this. I don't think I can. I think my opponent just wins. Oh, no. Yeah, I did. I got guys. I was just laughing and having fun and not taking it seriously. Oh, God. All right, so we killed that. So let's just ride around and black coach as much stuff as we can. Hopefully the Sternsmen will fight for some time. I mean, our leadership's pretty poor. I don't know how we're going to kill this horde of runesmiths, and the Grumbling Guard should be, you know, routing relatively soon, which will be nice. So the coach is doing a good job of kind of cleaning up shop on the outside. The Black Knights are riding down some of these guys. So what do? Do we want to cycle charge right now? I think that might not be a bad idea. But the black coach is my only hope. It's my Obi-Wan Kenobi. So let's charge in here. But regardless, guys, I think the build worked fine, but just losing Vlad there was super sloppy. Like, if I just ran with Vlad, and I would have been totally okay. So, okay, so High King Thorgrim's starting to take a little bit of damage. So, you know, we're going to get in here and do a little bit of work, charge into some of these dwarves here, and he does get a very nice, like, rune here. So let's pull our infantry back, maybe, do a bit of a tactical retreat, and see if we can get the knights kind of cycle charging a little bit to really, you know, punish my opponent's troops. So, does the mighty black coach hath all of its buffs? I don't think so. All right, let's run back, boys. Let's do our thing here. Let's pull these guys up and around. Come on, get over there. Do it. Do it. You know, and I'm actually happy. The dwarves getting this victory. They deserve it. Killing the filthy vampire counts. It always feels good, regardless of which side of the matchup I'm on. Okay, so we're pulling over here. Let's get these guys up on the high ground, and just kind of like, man, I don't know if we can. I don't know if the coach is up to the challenge. So his forces did get like separated a little bit. So how's the binding on these? Weak. Ugh, weak binding, that's not good. So we're going to re-engage our infantry here and get the coach in there fighting and see if we can get a little bit of isolated combat going on. Look how tattered his troops are. He has 2 Slayers left. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna charge in there, see if we can do a little something. And these guys do have regeneration, so they are going to heal, which is nice. So we charge in. We get, yeah, that was a really crappy charge. And the Sternsmen are also regenerating now. So all this time we get regenerating is, you know, it's pretty solid. So let's get these guys in here, chasing here. Just kind of keep doing our thing. Oh, yeah. Fear the coach. Fear it. Oh, baby. Give me that sweet, sweet goodness. We'll charge in here. Oh, the desperate last stand. The 2 runesmiths are going to be basically impossible to kill. Like, we don't have enough AP for that. So we'll just put on a clinic with the black coach until we can't any longer. Oh, yes. Give us that sweet, sweet goodness. So we're going to pull back here. Yeah, and I think I forgot to bring the regeneration item on Vlad, too. So bit of a bummer. Get out of there, guys. Come on. Fight the good fight. Okay, so we're pushing back in right now. We got these guys here. That stupid black coach. How many kills did it even get? 68? Okay. That's not bad. GG to my opponent. That was super fun. GG, man. GG, man. Fun times. Oh, I can't even type right now. GG, man. Fun times. Cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that black coach showcase and the sloppy Vlad play. Always a good time. So what do you guys want to see next? What faction? Let me minimize. Oh, man. Okay. Mishandling my life. I know. I'd love to be slammed by a ton of Dawi. Oh, man. Yeah, it wasn't... Sultan, the big thing was just losing Vlad. Yeah, it was just losing Vlad. Like, that was the backbreaker. That was like when Bane picks up Batman and drops him on his knee, you know? It was just all bad news. Okay, so let's queue it up. And that Winds of Death in the beginning was almost so sick, too. We got like 1 group down pretty bad. But, you know, we didn't get to use Invocation either because we wasted so much Winds of Magic on that. So, little something. So, okay. So, let's go ahead and play the Beastmen. We're going to give it a try. And let's see who he picks. I hope he picks... Who do I want to fight with the Beastmen? Dwarfs versus Beastmen is actually really fun. So, let's see who the mighty Janthus picks. He's ready for round 2. This is the same guy I played last game, so... we know we're in for a good battle. A mighty fight. All right, let's go ahead and read some comments here. Crooked Moon, Elves, Beastmen. We're playing Beast. Okay, yeah, Chaos is fine. We can do Chaos. It's sad because Chaos is actually... Although, we already selected the Beastmen, though. And we haven't played him yet on stream. So, okay, so we're going to play the Beastmen for now. So, let's go ahead and get Death Shaman. We're going to go ahead and get him here, here, and here. And Fate of Bune is okay, but Soulblight is the real money shot with these guys. So, Bestigors are decent here, actually, believe it or not. We're going to get some Ungo Raiders. We're going to get a Razor Gore Chariot. And actually, the Baconators are pretty terrible, guys. Like, I've tried to make them work on multiple occasions, but I just can't. They're just not good. So that should be enough, like, air to deal with gyros and things like that. So the frontline troops, yeah, that's... I really, like, want to make the Baconators work, but they just never do. So let's get a single group of Harpies as well. Actually, yeah, Harpies might even be a better answer than the Centaur. So we'll get one of the armor-piercing ones here. And how's this front line? I feel like that's probably fine. We have this. For death, we have some extra, yeah, we can get another Scroll of Power, actually, that might not be bad. Okay, so we have these guys, and what spells do we want? Fate of Bune would be okay against, like, some sort of Regiment of Renown, maybe, like, the Grumbling Guard or something, but still, I don't know. Let's go ahead and chevron these guys up and have some fun. Good luck to my opponent, the mighty Janthus. We'll do a random select at some point. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do Wood Elves this stream, sure. I'll try and get them in on, like, one of the next games or something. No problem. Also, try out the Dread Knight on the death turn. Any plans for doing some content with... Yeah, we'll do more. For sure, Nevada. 2217 to answer your question. Nobody cares about the... Nobody likes... The Beastmen aren't boring. Beastmen are so much fun. I feel like they're one of the most fun factions to watch. They just have, like, ridiculous, you know, Harpies and, like, just Chaos Spawn summons and just all kinds of stuff. Minotaurs and... No, Minotaurs suck. Minotaurs suck, guys. As much as I hate to say it. They just get, like... They just get kind of like gunned down, especially against dwarves. Like, you just, they used to, like, when Beastmen first came out, a lot of people didn't know how to, like, deal with them, so they seemed good, but, oh, sorry, I almost, like, knocked over my computer there. But yeah, they're pretty inefficient, in my opinion. They can be okay in some matchups, like versus Chaos and stuff. Like, factions that don't have missile pressure, I feel like they can be really strong. I mean, even sometimes against Vampire counts, I've actually seen them used to some decent effect, because heavy AP, pretty good at taking down, like, large targets, like the Mortis Engine, different things like that, so, yeah, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so what do we do here? We got to get ready to party. All right, why are worst scores? Worst scores just have have really low melee defense. It's only 22, so though they hit hard, they also die very quickly. So compared to like other frontline troops, like Chaos Warriors have 34 melee defense or something like that. So that's a pretty substantial difference. You know, that's almost yeah, that's big. So okay, so good luck to my opponent. Let's have some fun. He could deploy. I could deploy over here and just like push up the hill, but you know, yeah. Who is he playing? Is he playing Dwarves again? I think he is. Okay, so we'll deploy over here on the high ground, just so we're not like being shot. Because I don't want him to like go up here and then shoot down at me. So we're gonna set up here a bit of a spaghetti line that usually works well against the Dwarves because they're gonna have artillery pieces. Let's go. Oh, and we can actually vanguard these guys to just get them a little closer to the action, which is fine. All right, let's set up these guys here, and good. Cool, cool, cool. We're doing it to it, boys. And we'll get these guys going here. Chariots we can actually run like down and around if we want to, interestingly enough. So these guys will be like so. Centaurs we can have over here. Chariot Harpies can be with the main army for now. That should be fine. All right, cool. Let's do it to it. Let's have some fun. Good luck to my opponent. These guys here, these guys 3 and 4. Got everyone hot grouped and ready to go. All right, I'll go ahead and take some comments here just before we get rolling. Yeah, absolutely. I'm down to try that. That would be fun. Do like a triple auto-generated cast. Yeah, we got to do some of those. Also, I got to get some Dawn of War 3v3s. So Italian Spartacus and I will probably shoot some of those. Maybe even later today. Who knows? So if any of you guys have Dawn of War, shoot us a PM. Maybe we'll try and get you in some games. Also, guys, when you're playing against Dwarves, it's usually a pretty good idea to put your Death Sorcerer on a Chariot because that gives it that really like heavy, like, you know, armor piercing. So, and anti-infantry and all that kind of good stuff. So, you know, it'd be really funny if you like vanguarded some Rangers up here and just took these guys out. That'd be so cool. All right, here we go. We got the Chariot. Look how angry it is. He's just like waving his whip around, just all pissed off. Okay, so time to go. Enough messing around. So we're going to advance these guys here. Let's also get the Chariot. Is there like an area for me to sneak up over here? Yeah, I can run up this hill here. Okay, good. Sorry, guys, my voice is a little lost. I worked a 12-hour day yesterday. I was running a track meet, so definitely a little bit burnt out from that. So he's probably over here. Maybe he's corner camping. I don't know. Maybe he's over here in the Shadow Realm somewhere. Who knows? Down over here. Up. There he is. Oh, clever girl. Clever girl. So the Chariot, I guess we can start running down here. Oh my goodness. He really, because most people go for the high ground real quick there. And he has like 2 groups of Slayers, which Bestigor should do fine against. So how many cannons does he have? Let's go ahead and see here. So he has the Goblobber. Oh, that's it. So the Chariot's really going to be safe here. So unfortunately, we have a bit of a trail here to get to this battlefield. So yeah, let's just start marching down and doing our thing, guys. And this guy needs to like hustle. It's going to take an eternity to get him over there. They're going to be like all tired by the time I get there. The Chariot, we could actually march up and do like a Fate of Buna right now. I'm actually fine with that. We do have the Scroll of Power, which reduces the cooldown of an ability. So if you want to do like a double Fate of Buna business, you can do some serious work. So Longbeards, Grumbling Guard, Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. We can honestly do 2 Fates. We could do 1 on the Grumbling Guard and 1 on the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. I feel like that wouldn't be bad at all. So, okay, so let's put him in Group 5 and just kind of run him up separately. Just get ready to go. We're going to get our Raiders and start like trading with his Coilers in the back line. It's pretty solid. It actually works out pretty well from my limited experience. Okay, so Chariots are on the way. Man, that tactic definitely did not pay off because most people like Dwarves I've seen will like caddy right here and like just secure and like force. They use this ledge over here as like a defensive kind of pocket. So let's get my caster going here. He doesn't have like too much like pressure on him. I mean, he'll take some Coiler fire, I suppose, but we really want to get that Fate of Buna off. That's going to be nice. Although, yeah, we might take too much. How many groups of Coilers does he have? 2? So let's wait till the infantry are closer, and then we can do that. So, all right, so get these guys kind of scurrying around the side here. We do have our Centaurs with Great Weapons, who have pretty good AP, good against the Dwarves as well. We'll run them around the back, and hopefully we can just take the Slayers on a bit of a circus chase and, you know, do our thing there. Oh, he said, good luck, have fun. You too. All right, man. Round 2. Playing I think this army's a little bit better, obviously, than my Black Coach Vlad army, but, you know, we'll see. He might be able to take me out. Give me the business. So, okay, so we're kind of running on the flanks over here. And do we want to get the Longbeards with Great Weapons? Because I guess they do have the AP. But I feel like, yeah, let's actually kind of see if we can get a little something going over here. So we're going to kind of run up and around the flanks, just do a little bit of pressuring. And Death is one of the few Lords of Magic that I really like against the Dwarves, actually. So this Chariot is finally starting to make it there. But we're going to start taking some fire from those lobbers. So he's going to come in here. We're going to try and cast this. So, okay, let's see if we take a lot of damage. Hopefully it shouldn't be too much. So he's casting it. A lot of the Coilers are actually missing right now. And do we get that off? We do. So I've always wanted to like test with the Dwarfs Magic Resist to see like how effective that is. So let's go ahead and pop this. And yeah, okay, so it's doing some okay work, right? Yeah, I'm not upset at all. I mean, that's some good HP damage against like his armor piercing, which he needs against my Bestigors. So we'll keep charging these guys up and around here. We'll pull him in, get ready to charge him as well. These chariots on the far side are also ready to party, so we'll kind of get them in position. Let's go in here, and actually, let's have these guys start shooting at the Slayers, and these guys can start shooting at these guys here. So we'll collapse out here on the wing, and these guys can engage here in the front. Here in the front, we want to get Morker right in the front line as well. Harpies, we can actually do a bit of a flyover and go these guys here and these guys here. Okay, great. So we're going to pull in the back here, get ready for another Fate of unit, actually. But Morker, you definitely need to be fighting with him to get that real big benefit there. So, okay, so we're going to start shooting, hopefully trading somewhat efficiently. Let's go ahead and slam into some of these guys here with our chariots because they're going to be fighting. And, you know, shooting the Slayers with those is going to be really good. But he's going to want it. I want to keep the Harpies, like, above his head so he, like, feels pressure to keep those, you know, keep those guys there. So we're going to get, oh no, the chariots, we want to charge the chariots right into these guys here. Where do we want to go? We could charge right into that formation right there. Good. We'll collapse there. Go ahead and get our Death Sorcerer kind of pressuring. We can go ahead and jump on this piece real quick here. Although, yeah, because the Slayers, then we can like focus them with all these missiles and hopefully get a lot of kills there. Morker, let's go ahead and pop his buffs here. And in the front line, we want to watch out for his Spirit Essence of Chaos and see if we can get that off. But we get a pretty good charge over here on the far side. Those Centaurs did some good work. Also, the Chariots coming in pretty hot, just munching that Dwarf line. So let's go ahead and pull over here. We get the Harpies in there. Let's go ahead and pull them back because my opponent is obviously going to react here. We're going to pop a Soul Blight in the front line as well. Get those guys going as well. And yeah, everything's going to code so far. Our Raiders are doing a really good job. Re-engage the Harpies as soon as he, you know, pulls back. We just have to be as annoying as possible there. So we could use another Fate of unit. Let's go ahead and pop it on the Grumbling Guard here. Although we're gonna have to get pretty close for that. But look at those Raiders actually just punishing those guys. Let's get the Chariots back. Just kite back. We don't want to let them get caught for free. And do we have anything to... Yeah, we don't have anyone to kind of Spirit Essence at this point. So Centaurs, let's go ahead and pull them back now that the Slayer's engaged. These guys can kind of slam into those. And the Chariots, we definitely want to get those bad boys out as, you know, they're quite a high-value unit for us. So no good Spirit Essence targets still, unfortunately. So Morker is still continuing to fight the good fight. We do get a nice little Chariot charge into there. And just look at the damage, though, we're doing over here with this guy. That's so incredibly nice. So the Chariots, we can actually just have them go clean these guys up. We'll pull in here, and let's pop a Scroll of Power, actually. So good. It resets our cooldowns, although, oh man, I should have waited for a little more Winds of Magic, but you know, it's fine nonetheless. Pull these guys in, get them up. We can have them go kind of clean up some scraps. Let's push in here, have this guy go in here. And he might go after Morker, actually. Like, that's kind of what he did last game. He just tried to Hero Snipe me, so... With Morker, let's kind of run up and around, see if we can get a little bit of support there. And man, yeah, that guy does quite a bit of damage. So we're going to kind of run with Morker like through our ranks and see if we can like get some help over here. Because if he kills Morker, that could be the, you know, same result as last game. Okay, so let's kind of start shooting in here, doing a little bit of work. And we do have Morker safe now, which is nice. So let's go ahead and pop Spirit Essence of Chaos on this group of Dwarf Warriors here. We're just continuing to chase down a lot of his like routing guys over on the side, and I think we're in good shape. So I mean, basically, I just have to make sure I don't get Hero Sniped, and if I don't get Hero Sniped, like we're gonna be great. Like we're gonna be in really good shape here. So let's push these guys back here. Let's just keep Morker back for a minute and let him regenerate. Get a little bit of a charge there, which is fine. And oh, those are some Slayers over there. I didn't notice those bad boys. So let's pull back up through here, get the Chaos Spawn just like thrown into those units here, and the Chariots we can also charge in and hopefully do some work as well. We're gonna pop a Soul Blight right here to kind of lower their defensive stats and just kind of keep focusing down the High King, because he'll, with that armor mitigation, we'll be a little bit more cost effective against him. We should have a Staff of Ruinous Corruption as well relatively soon. Yeah, do we have it coming up? Oh, did I just forget to bring that? Oh god, I'm so bad at Warhammer today. All right, so let's push in here and get the Chariots actually in the back, like cleaning up a lot of the scraps. And yeah, just keep doing it to it. Over here, we should be able to crush those guys. We still have some Bestigors fighting in here, doing a pretty good job. And our Chariot is cleaning up shop. So we have some troops back. Let's pull them into the main fight, have them go after his lord here. Morker, we're just going to kind of keep hanging tight. But missing that Staff of Ruinous Corruption was a pretty big screw up there, to say the least. So Chariot, we're going to have some more Winds of Magic going on here. Just kind of ride around and just route as many of those Dwarf units as we can. These Chariots we also need to pull back. But those Dwarves over there should break. And that's two very, very healthy squads of Bestigors that should be able to kind of help kind of close things out. So let's pull over here. Let's pull over here. And let's also just kind of keep going over here and just regenerate a little bit more. Just kind of keep cleaning up shop to the best of our abilities. And yeah, just do it to it. So this Runesmith is a little bit isolated, actually, but he still does have some Slayers kind of chasing us down. So let's get these guys here and keep those Chaos Spawn fighting the good fight. And yeah, so we're kind of just fanning out at this point and just trying to chase his lord down, really. Morker, yeah, I don't want him to get caught because that's like the one way my opponent gets back into the game here. So we do have a Spirit Leech. Do we want to Spirit Leech his lord? We actually could, but it's probably going to pop the High King buff. And let's get all these guys kind of chasing as well. A little bit sloppy with that, but let's get him up and around. We don't want any of that Slayer business, but look at that missile fire on Thorgrim is actually starting to like add up and do a little bit of work. So let's charge the chariots in here, keep him running as well. And yeah, we can get a rear charge over there on top of that. So these missiles, we want to keep focusing him down. Let's get the Bestigors kind of continuing to chase and dragging him through the mud. Very well played by my opponent, though. He's got some pretty solid micro. He's definitely on top of his thing. So making for a good, entertaining battle for you guys. So those chariots got a really, really lackluster charge. So let's pull back here, check for routing units, and just continue to focus them down with the missiles. So let's see if we can get these guys back here. Morkar's in pretty good shape. He's actually going to have another Spirit Essence relatively soon, so it would be nice to be able to use that on the Slayers. That would definitely be one of the sweeter juicer options there. The Chaos Spawn hath fallen. We're probably not going to have enough Winds of Magic for like anything great like anytime soon, but just keep focusing down that Lord who is wavering. We have all the Bestigors going. And yeah, making for a pretty good little cockfight here, guys. Let's push in here. He has 23 Slayers, it looks like, I think. Yeah, give or take. Pull these guys up and around here. Just continue to focus him down. But yeah, it looks like the High King has popped, so he's going to get a pretty big little buff here. Definitely don't want any of that business. Let's pull these guys to chase down the Slayers. And Morkar is back with the, the Spirit Essence of Chaos is going to be so good against these Slayers right now. Because they're just such a nuisance against lightly armored units. So let's charge in there, get those guys down, and come on, pop it. Pop it. Do it. Good. And we do it live. Looks like from there, a lot of the Dwarf troops are shattering. Well played to my opponent. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that Beastmen game. So next game is going to be Chaos no matter what. God, I'm so sick of playing Dwarfs today. Can I play some other factions? Please? All right, good game, man. That was super fun. What a well-fought battle. Yeah, he played great. Okay, so let's see what we got going here. No, I haven't said, hey, it's Turin here yet. I'm actually trying to switch up my introductions a little bit and mix it up for you guys. So Morkar going to have to make a new coat. Yeah, I already played the Greenskins, Luke, and I sucked it up, man. It was my first game of the day. I was just bad. That was a great little battle, though. So let me just take a moment to stretch out my hands, and I'll take some questions from you guys. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and open this up here. Hey, thanks, Matt Rothwell. I really appreciate it, man. Man, we got 400 people. We're going to do quite a few more games. We're just going to keep hammering out some quick battles, for sure. How deep are we? About an hour? So yeah, at least another half hour. So you guys are going to get at least another 3 or 4 games. Hey, well played. Yeah, thanks, Neil. Really appreciate it. Hagar Ventura. Subscriber cockfight. Yeah, we'll end the stream with a subscriber cockfight, maybe. Say what the crap is going on. No, that's his slogan, man. I don't want to take Air's slogan. Yeah, I was sloppy with Vlad, though, that game. I was just dumb. Like, I feel like I had it in the bag if I hadn't lost Vlad. So, okay, so one more quick battle. We'll do one more. And hopefully it's not against Dwarves. I don't know why everyone likes playing Dwarves against me. Maybe it's just because I'm playing under my actual name today. On my YouTube name. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. But yeah, if you guys haven't, go ahead and take a look at the thumbnail that Lady Turin designed. It's glorious. It's probably one of the best ones we've had. Empire Napoleonic, rest your hand and let us cockfight. It's okay right now, Thorin. It's good. No Dawn of War. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do Dawn of War on stream today, so don't worry, guys. I swear, if I play another Dwarf, I'm dodging, though, because I got to give you guys some diversity. It's not fun. It's just like they just sit there and wait for you, and the gameplay isn't very dynamic, in my opinion. I mean, 1 or 2 games, as or against them, is fine, but... All right, so we're looking for match. Looks like we found one. I need some caffeine or something. I just feel like foggy, like lightheaded. Maybe I'm dehydrated. I don't know what it is. Helman Gorst. How long until you open up your Total War training clinic? I don't know. After a few of the battles today, maybe a while. I need to sharpen up my game again. Head to head. Oh, we didn't film one last night, Jackie. Actually, because I fell asleep at 7. I worked like a 12-hour day, and I was just freaking done afterwards. Okay, multiplayer. Got to go back. Go to quick battle. Sometimes you have to like refresh the search screen. It's kind of like buggy and weird, to be honest. Yeah, we're getting in there, boys. We're having some fun. We're ready to party as always. Yeah, yesterday was brutal. I was up at like 5 a.m. and I had a track meet to run. So I ran a track and field competition, and it was long. Auto-generated Empire, Lewis, is like the worst one. It's like you get Pistoliers and eat some fruit. Yeah, I know, Misha. Lady Turin and yourself. No, I didn't see Anna or Lady Turin for a while, and then I say dehydrated, and she pops out of nowhere. It's just like, did I hear dehydrated? Oh no. Okay. Oh, no more dwarves. I'm done, man. Done. I want to play someone else. Oh man, come on, give me something different. I mean, if you just play competitive builds against dwarves, you can run them over most of the time. I play mono black in Magic the Gathering. Eat your pizza and shut up. Oh man. I want to play a different faction, like an actual build. Okay, so we're gonna play Chaos against. Oh, I think this guy's a tournament player. So good. You guys will get a good battle here. So let's see who he decides to play. Hopefully he's not stream sniping. Maybe he is. Who knows? All right, so he's playing. Oh, this is a hard one, actually, guys. This always is a pretty tough little cockfight here. So who do I want to get? I want to get Archaon. Archaon could be fun, right? Lore of Death is just so good, though. So let's. Do we want to get the Prince? Hail to the Prince. Yeah, we're gonna hail to the Prince, guys. So let's go ahead and cut that. We're gonna get Death. Double Death. Death metal. You know, the Death metal is pretty fun. Getting the what's it called? The Lore of Metal and Lore of Death, and just combining them. The Death metal build, as I like to call it. All right, that should be fine for that. Do we want to put him on a horse? Probably. I think he needs to be. Man, that's so cheap when you don't use those spells. So Chaos Warriors in the front line. You're going to need armor piercing because he's probably just going to spam Black Orcs. So very, very important in my opinion. Top of that, we want to get some Chaos Knights with lances, I think. Or do we want to get Dragon Ogres, actually? I think Dragon Ogres might be a pretty good choice here. So let's get Dragon Ogres. And we have our magic. We'll get 2 groups of Forsaken just to help out against like squishier units. Just give us some mobility. Let's get some Aspiring Champions as well. Cut 1 group of those guys. I think that's probably enough AP. And we do have the Dragon Ogres on top of all that. So do I want to get a Chariot? Trolls suck, I think. I hate trolls are just... Ugh. All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and read some comments, see what you guys want to see. 2 death. Dude, double the death. Cockfight, the reason I use the word cockfight so much is because in the hometown I grew up, it was a very like common lingo, like in a kind of a joking way, of course, but it was just everyone used to say it. Like, oh, this is such a cockfight, to like, you know, articulate like how close of a battle something was. Okay, so let's get 1 more group of Chaos Warriors, I think, just to be safe, and then get some Hounds. An additional group of Hounds to like go after goblins and stuff. Yeah. Look at that spend. Oh, that's beautiful. 2 gold left. Oh, baby. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Turin has no Big Bird. I don't have Big Bird. I haven't finished the campaign yet. 2 days after I get back, might get a chance to face Turin about. Yeah, good, Misha. That'll be fun. Look forward to it. I honestly think Chaos is one of my best factions, sadly. Like, if I went into a tournament, I would play Chaos just because I feel comfortable with them compared to other factions. So, yeah, after this game, we'll do a subscriber cockfight, though, guys. Because this is going to be a taxing one. I can already feel it. We don't have like a lot of answers against Cav though, so but granted, Greenskin Cav isn't that scary, and they route so quick, so hopefully we'll be fine. I really wanted to get some Chaos Knights. Chaos Knights can be pretty solid. Actually, do I want to just try and like make some Chaos Knights work? What would I have to cut? It's like I would get the ones with sustained combat stats probably. Let's try it. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit weird in the front line, but I think it could work out. We're going to try and get some Chaos Knights up in the mix. So. Good luck to my opponent, Nanamashos. I gotta figure out how to say his name. I play him quite a bit on ladder, so yeah, it's weird. So as far as the factions I'm good with now, I mean Beastmen and Chaos. Like I suck with greenskins now. I don't know why. I just can't figure them out anymore. And who else? Who else am I okay with? Yeah, probably just those 2 to be honest. Dwarves I'm okay with too. I feel confident playing Dwarves and ladder. Do some hero only battles. You guys want hero battles? Yeah, I did. Misha, I did pick 2 of the same sorcerers. Spirit Leech is very strong against the greenskin, so I really wanted to take advantage of that. Okay, so we're going to put the Aspiring Champions back here to give a little bit of encouragement. We'll put the Forsaken like right back in the wing and see where we want to use them. Prince Sigvald can be here. Have to make sure he doesn't get the brakes beaten off him by anyone. We'll put our sorcerers back here, and then Dragon Ogre Goon Squad 1 and Chaos Knights in 3. Let's get these guys all in 1, and the Hounds can be in group 4, and they're going to do some separate harassing. So cool. Good luck to my opponent. We got oh, please tell me I didn't forget the Auric Armor. I would have been so sad. So we do have Fate of Bunus, so we're definitely gonna use that on like Black Orcs. That's our plan. Like bringing 2 Fate of Bunus wouldn't have been bad actually and a Scroll of Power. So you pop 1, you Arcane Conduit, you pop the second one, and it can be really devastating to the Orc front line. Because Black Orcs will obviously beat Chaos Warriors pretty handily in like sustained combat. But like if he doesn't have a big cav force, what we do is we just send the Dragon Ogres in melee. So he actually has Squig Herds. Interesting. So I'm not concerned about Squigs because Dragon Ogres will do really well against them. But maybe he was expecting Chaos Knights. So all Savage Orc Boars and just all kinds of stuff like that. So a bit of an interesting build to say the least. So okay, so let's put these guys in group 3 together. Let's go ahead and group them up. Good. So we should be able to win this. Like I think the Squigs will get beaten down by the Dragon Ogres pretty hard. And we do have Death, so we can use the Fate of Buna on the Orcs, the cav. So a bit of a meta build. I like it. I like it a lot, but maybe he was expecting a bunch of Chaos Knights. I'm not sure. So we're going to get our Hounds. Hounds are so good against Squigs, like just intercepting them and really just punishing them. So let's go ahead and just collapse on that unit there and just kind of keep advancing here. Just like path into the fighting. So we've uncovered some hidden foes, so totally fine. I really like the strategy he's using, though. That's pretty neat. So the Nasty Skulkers are going to be really good against us. So just kind of keep running here, just pull back here, get the Chaos Knights ready to go. And yeah, the Skulkers will trade pretty efficiently with us in the front line. So let's go ahead and get these guys here, get these guys here. And the Forsaken, let's actually pull the Forsaken out in the wings and see if we can do a little something there. So we're going to engage on the Squigs here and get the Chaos Knights up and around the back. And we'll get these guys up and around the back. And yeah, let's run them up and around here as well. Good, so everything's fighting, everything's going relatively to code. We do have our Chaos Warriors here who are really going to have a hard time versus that the Squig Goon Squad. So as far as the Fated Buna, let's go ahead and use it on the Broken Tusk Mob, which is going to be really good, and we get a nice charge in there, and that's going to be some solid damage. So this Cav Force, we're going to bring it up around the back, bring the Hounds up and around the back as well, but yeah, we're probably going to struggle a little bit in the front line, to say the least, against the Squigs and the Nasty Skulkers. So hopefully the Chaos Knights and the boys can make some good work happen over here, and we're going to charge into the Rusty Arrows here and get these Hounds charging into the Rusty Arrows as well. So our Dragon Ogres are going to be a strong pick for us, though. They're definitely going to help kind of hopefully turn the tide of the battle here. But Sigvald and the boys in the front are actually putting up a surprisingly good fight. I definitely wish I had brought more Forsaken. That's something that I feel like we're really lacking here. So let's go ahead and just kind of push onto this kind of Goon Squad here, just be really aggressive. And we do have a Spirit Leech as well, so he does have 3 Goblin Big Bosses, and he does have Warzog too. So we're able to get back on the Rusty Arrows, and where are our Hounds? So the Hounds need to be like chasing these guys. We can't like be messing around here. So these Chaos Knights, we want to keep focusing these guys down, and Sigvald and the boys were able to actually crumble my opponent's line a little bit. So let's push back there, and yeah, so far so good. It's going well. I really like my opponent's build, though. That was like a really cool build, like bringing all those like, because I didn't see that. I just thought it was Squigs and like some sort of a Cav build, so it worked out quite well. But honestly, the Dragon Ogres seem to be performing pretty good. Like, they're just beating the brakes off a lot of these guys and pushing in. Let's get the Forsaken actually up and around and see if we can pressure in another way here. So, okay, so a lot of the forces are routing. My opponent does have some troops coming back, but honestly, at this point, like, I feel like we have a very strong grip on the game. So, gotta make sure to use that Arcane Conduit. Let's pull these guys over here. And the Chaos Knights, again, I got the ones with very high melee defense, so even though they're fighting something that's like traditionally pretty good against them, they're going to do well for us. So let's go ahead and get this, and let's also get the Dragon Ogres focusing here. And the Poison Hounds, we do have them back as well, so let's actually get them kind of coming up and over here. So yeah, good stuff, guys, good stuff. We did it. Fought a pretty cool little Greenskins build, but I'm telling you guys, Chaos is the only faction I really feel comfortable playing anymore, because I just like spam play them on ladder all day. So we're going over there, we're going to do it. And despite the fact that it is a bit of a counter pick, like the Chaos Warriors are just so much, like, their stats are so much better, like their melee attack. We kill Warzog. Looks like everything's going to rout at that point. Well played to my opponent, Nana Mashos. It was a lot of fun. Let's see what you guys got to say. All right, it's crazy how he can fight and commentate. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's actually hard. I don't play as well when I do that. You like how chat goes quiet as soon as it goes ham? Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I mean, I got to learn Greenskins again. I haven't played them since like the meta really shifted, so I suck at them a little bit now. It's like, it really depresses me. They're one of my favorite factions. Okay, good game. That's a cool build, though. I really like that he had all these stealth units, and then the Squigs, like, he could have baited me, and if I wasn't paying attention, like, I could have ran my armor right into those Squigs and those Goblins with the Nazi Skulkers and the Smoke Bombs. That could have been devastating, so really cool build by Nana Mashos. Well played, man. So, guys, I'm going to go grab some water so Lady Turin approves, and I stay hydrated and healthy. I'll be right back for some more games. Cheers. Alright, lads. It's time for some battles. Here we go. Alright. Cops are here, run squigs. What total Warhammer 2 faction am I most looking forward to? The Skaven, for sure. Aspiring Champions are supposed to be great, but is that enough to make them competitive? Aspiring Champions are an excellent unit. They're incredibly powerful, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's just my 2 cents, guys. Does anyone know what current faction ranking meta is now? Charles, to answer your question, I follow competitive play somewhat closely, but, I would say Empire, Vampire Counts, Bretonnia, Greenskins. Then you kind of get to the tier 2 stuff, which is, let me go ahead and actually just look at a list here. So let me find just look at all the factions. So, okay, so we're going to multiplayer, custom battle. Okay, so now that I have them all in front of me. So tier 1 is Empire, Vampire Counts, Bretonnia. So yeah, Empire, Vampire Counts, Bretonnia, and then Greenskins. I would say are like tier, kind of like just under tier 1, but if not like up there, the Greenskins. Then in tier 2, I think you have the Wood Elves, are definitely, competitive. Like they're kind of like in the middle. And then on the lower end of the spectrum, I think Chaos and the Beastmen and the Dwarves I think might be a little higher actually than Chaos, believe it or not. Like good Dwarf players can actually be a menace. But I think Chaos is the worst faction. Granted, it's the only one of the only ones I really enjoy just spam playing. So, bit of an interesting paradox we're in, my friends. So, let's see other questions here. Lizardmen, oh, an Irish Turin, your mother would approve. Are you Irish, Misha? Is that where you hail from? I got some agua. We're good. I think Greenskins are like maybe like tier 2, like close to tier 1. Yeah. I mean, Greenskins have a very diverse roster with really good renown. So, yeah, let's do a subscriber cockfight, shall we? Okay, so multiplayer battle, host battle, or let's actually do a team game. Team game will be fun. 2v2 team game, Turin. Password is lowercase Turin. If you guys have a really slow connection, please don't join. It's tough for everyone else. So. All right, so let's go ahead and join here, and yeah, we'll do a small funds team battle. That'll be fun. Okay, so go ahead here, and let's fight on the. We have the mighty Nanamashos. He's back. Oh, he's playing Chaos. He wants a piece. All right, so let's see what we get. I'm gonna play the Empire. 2 more people join up. We can go ahead and get rolling. Yeah, Enrico, to answer your question, Chaos is going to get changes in the future, but it probably won't be till the 3rd expansion. If I'm not mistaken, the 3rd expansion is going to be very heavily focused on Chaos and its respective gods, like Khorne, Tzeentch, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, that's when Chaos will be cool. It's kind of sad, though, because that's like the tail end of the trilogy, right? So you're not going to get as much time with the cool Chaos. So, advice for Wood Elves against Dawi? Yeah, I mean, front line of Eternal Guard, Lore of Life, you can... get any of the lords are probably fine, but getting a single group of Way Watchers is helpful. Granted, it's not competitive, I would say, but yeah, just Eternal Guard and Wild Riders are good for cycle charging. The password is TURIN, lowercase. Yeah, he was able to join, so. Oh, okay. Small funds, boys. Small funds. Let's do it to it. All right, so I'm gonna get the toad. Don't you guys stream snipe? Don't you dare. Filthy. So we're fighting Wood Elves and Chaos? Ugh, this is like scary. What do I do here? Do we get like some just cheapo front line and just hope it works? Oh man, I'm scared. What's my ally getting? Okay. So he's getting that. Boris is good because he has self-healing. So he's going to be really resilient. You can't really afford to go too wide. And, I do want magic as well. That's kind of like a bit of a tricky predicament to be in here. So do I get a Grey Wizard? Or Amber? We already have healing on the Toad. Although if I cut the Toadbringer, yeah, he's so expensive. So what we do, I think, is just get a General of the Empire. Put him on a horse. We can cut all these like kind of junky abilities he has. And then we can also just get a potion. I don't think we need foolhardiness per se. Then we can get a Jade Wizard. We can probably just put him on the ground, to be honest. And then we cut like most of his abilities here. Good. Yeah, that actually gives us a lot more to work with. So on top of that, we can go ahead and get the Sigmar Sons. Oh, yeah, Sigmar Sons are so good. And 2 groups of swordsmen might not be a bad front line. Let's go ahead and get these guys. And yeah, that's an okay little front line there. Although I do probably need some spears, right? So we'll get a group of spears. And I need missiles. Oh, there's just so much to get. So maybe we get these, and then can I afford the silver bullets? Oh, it's so close. I feel like those greatswords are really cutting into our cost effectiveness here. So we have these. Let's get some halberds for the back line. And free company militia are what I really wanted. Okay, this should be fine. So let's get free company militia. All right, cool. Let's see how this works, right? Let's go ahead and chevron up everything that we can. Oh no, that's right. We're playing. It actually lets you overspend in this. That's pretty funny. All right, let's do it. No stream sniping. No, none of it. None today, boys. This is a fun stream today. I'm having a good time. Sorry, Misha. Let me see. Did you say? I can't even for his looks or his mind. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm actually half Irish. I'm half Irish myself. I'm Irish and Italian is my my ancestry. We're a proud folk. I'm really good at doing terrible Irish accents. It's just embarrassing. But you know who's really good at like doing voices and stuff is Italian Spartacus. He has a theater background, and he's also just has like a naturally kind of a good range in his voice. So if you guys ever want to hear like really funny accents, just ask him on his stream or his channel. He's solid at that stuff. I mean, you guys have heard him do Gollum. It's incredible, right? So, oh man, I'm sore. Yeah, I was out in the sun for like 10 hours yesterday, just getting cooked. I did something pretty funny. So, like, Lady Turin, before I went to the track meet, was like, "You better put on sunscreen." I swear, like, you know, just getting all on me about it, and which was great. She's literally saving my life. But I have like I comb my hair over when I'm at work, so I have a bald spot right here that got sunburnt. You guys see this receding hairline? It's just all red. Oh man, my comb over spot burned, guys. Yeah. Misha is an Irish-Russian bride's cat of mine. Yeah. Italian Spartacus has a theater background. That's why he's so entertaining. I mean, he could go into an entertainment industry if he wanted to. Couldn't get any worse, Mr. Master. See you go, Irish Italian. Yeah. Spartacus's streams are great. An Ungram accent? Oh no, I can't. The most swole, glamorous muscle? Oh, I'm not in shape right now, physically speaking. All right, where's my mighty ally? What does he have? Oh, he just has all cav. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's just get our makeshift front line. Let's just throw him right here. Cool. Oh, and who does he have? Oh, he actually has like some elite stuff. So let's get the silver bullets. Let's just have him in a little box formation over here. Get the halberds here. Hey, who has the potato? Who dare enter our potato game? How dare you? Someone entered with the potato. They didn't listen. It's okay. I understand, man. You know, I get it. I'm no fool. I'm no fool of a chook. Put these guys here. Put these guys. Do I have a mount for either of them? Okay, my general does have a mount, so we can kind of squat him right here, and our wizard can sit right here. So basically, I'm probably going to be using most of the heals on my ally, to be honest. What does he have? Knights of the Realm and Knights of the Realm. Knights of Knight Errants, actually. Interesting. Oh, no, just so many big things. Okay, I have spears, though, right? Here we go. Let's do it. Advance. Forward, Sons of Sigma. So we do have the... for the Emperor. What do we got going here? Yeah, he's got his cool little shield and shit. Has a potion. The Free Company Militia are going to be really good against the front line of the Wood Elves here. Man, this is scary, though. We got Kolek. Hopefully the Knights of the Realm can get on him and do some work. How's the angle right here? Let's get these guys set up. Okay, good. All right, man. It's the battle of battles. Good luck, good luck. Nanamashos with his the Shaggoths and Aspiring Champions. That's pretty scary, actually. Goodness gracious. So let's just start shooting at these War Dancers. I mean, they have like no armor, so we can do some pretty good work here. We're gonna run up here, start getting some volleys as well, and yeah, good luck to our homies here. I'm glad we got King Lewin up on his mount. Oh, he doesn't have heavy AP though. When you put him on that thing, you need his Pegasus. So let's see if we can. This is actually good because we can get the high ground up here and shoot down at them. And man, I really don't want to. And let's actually pull the halberds up and over here to like in case his large does come that way. Okay, so we're set up here. Let's go ahead and posture up like so, which is going to be fine. And then I don't want to probably shoot at the Aspiring Champions, although that's not a bad target. They're a pretty powerful unit. Okay, good. Here we go. Let's shoot here with these guys. Oh man, he's engaging a little faster than I would like. Okay, so we're getting some good shots over here. Kolek, unfortunately, is running away from the missiles, but hopefully the cav can just like distract him for a while and we can do some good work. Oh, nice little fire there. That was solid. We'll just keep fighting the good fight. Let's get these halberds like up on the high ground here. And let's also have my General of the Empire get ready to like intercept here. Okay, so Sigmar Sons can get in there and help out. We do have some spears over here as well, so let's kind of just rotate and engage. We don't want to like let them get, you know, too comfy here. So, oh man, we need those knights, buddy. Get the knights over. Help me. Help me. All right, so we get a good charge there. Let's go ahead and start shooting at the Sun Eater because we need something to work on him. And these halberds, we need to get back here as well. General of the Empire, we want to pull back. And do we have anything we need to heal yet? I don't know, not really actually. So let's get these guys over here. Shoot them, take them down. Take them down. Oh God, okay, the knights are re-engaging. Yes, great job, ally. You've done us proud this day. So we're gonna pull back here. Let's get the Free Company Militia up here shooting at the Shaggoths as well. And do we have like a fat heal we want to pop anywhere? I don't know, there's nothing taking that much damage yet. So this is actually good because it's gonna hit my allies' knights as well as my troops. So, oh yeah, we're getting some good shots there. So the General of the Empire can go ahead and intercept this guy. And let's just keep gunning down Kolek. Okay, our knights are coming to help in the back. Let's get these guys over here. Reposition. Oh no. No, he's going after my wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. The halberd's doing a good job though, and Kolek's starting to take a little bit of damage. Let's go reposition these guys back here a little bit and get our missile line kind of restructured. Hopefully we can just beat down the Shaggoth back here with these Knights of the Realm with their anti-large. That's going to be the dream. We don't have enough for like a regrowth, but I feel like the frontline battle's not going bad. Like the spears are holding up okay against War Dancers of all things. And the Sigmar Sons will fight tooth and nail, so that's good. So let's get these guys back up the hill as well. Just kind of reform ranks, start shooting this thing down. Oh no, but our knights have routed on the far side. The knight errants hath fallen this day. Oh yeah, gun it down, gun it down. Dude, Free Company Militia are so damn cool. They got their little like hats on. It's looking all gangster. All right, let's keep shooting here. Can we reach Kolek actually? Okay, I think we need to just keep pressuring Kolek with like everything we have. So Sigmar Sons holding it down in the front line though, like hardcore. We have another heal coming up soon as well. Just bring it down, bring it down. Oh, did he terrify my wizard? Oh man, goodness gracious. We're getting all terrified over here. Kolek definitely probably needs to be coming after these though, because if he starts getting shot at here, that's gonna be a bad day. So okay, so the Shaggoth is going down. Oh no, we gotta run. So let's get my General of the Empire and intercept these guys. Oh, they have a tree man too? Goodness, they got so much stuff. And we got a Jade Wizard. So is there anything I want to heal here? I feel like we could drop it in the front line right now just to like heal up everything that, you know, my allies have. So we're shooting at Kolek. We're doing our thing here. The Free Company Militia. Hopefully he brings these knights over here. So if these knights can kind of maybe come like help those guys out. This Jade Wizard is just doomed here. Okay, so he's helping there. So I can bring my General of the Empire over here to help out a little bit. And Sigmar Sons are doing well. Kolek is getting pushed off the battlefield pretty hard. So we'll start shooting at this tree man over here. Hopefully our enemies don't have any healing. That's something I've definitely been hoping for here. Balance of power is looking good though. My ally doing good covering me with the cav. So let's reposition these guys over here. Pull back here a little bit. That tree man, yeah, finally we're getting some good work. And we have a lot of anti-large too, guys. Like, believe it or not. Do we have, how are we doing on Winds of Magic? Okay, so not the, let's shoot at these guys. Just turn and fight and get him. It's not a her. He has a beard. It's not a lady. All right, so these guys are running. Those damn aspiring champions are just trolling me. They won't bugger off over here. Okay, he's cycle charging, good. Man, my ally's doing some work. He's hustling with those knights. I kind of like our little teamwork, getting the cav and, oh man, oh no, I don't want any of that tree and Kolek action. Although Kolek's low enough, I think that you know, the King Lewin and I can maybe work on him a little bit. So, okay, so the War Dancers have been routed off. Let's go ahead and get them kind of shooting over here at Kolek, see if we can like finish them off. And the aspiring champions, hopefully our guys here can shoot them down. Let's put them in guard mode. Shoot, shoot. Oh yeah, that's so epic. I love that. The powder, just everything fighting here. Okay, cool. So, oh, we took him down. The beast has fallen. The beast hath fallen. Let's go ahead and start shooting at this tree man here. These halberds are just holding the line. Man, incredible. And our Jade Wizard, let's have him go help out King Lewin over here. We do have a heal for King Louis, so do we save up for a regrowth? I think we do. It only costs 12, so let's get these spears re-engaged. Let's actually just sit the spears like down here and have them help out with these aspiring champions. So we'll run these guys here. The tree's going down over there. So yeah, we can just kind of like run our forces over here and just, oh dude, silver bullets, just MVPs here, man. Incredible stuff. So I do have a heal, so let's go ahead and use it on King Louis just to make sure he's safe. Oh no, don't get killed. Oh, I thought those were enemy cav for a moment. Okay, good. Bring it down, bring it down. Yeah, this is a fun one. Yeah, thanks again for joining, guys, today. I'm gonna do probably one more quick battle after this, and then we might call it a stream for the day, just to spare my hand so I can keep doing videos for you guys all week. Okay, right on. I think that's game. Well played. So team game. Cool. I'll probably cast that one separately. That had some good fun stuff in it. That thumbnail, I know Anna's thumbnail is killer today. Yeah, I was scared. They had a lot of big scary things. But my ally was super on point with his knights. Like, he was like protecting me, cycle charging. So yeah, Ravenheart Artemis, well played, dude. Go get him, man. Yeah, the anti-large was super clutch too, because they had a Tree Man and Kolek and like a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. So the anti-large wrecked that Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, like took it out of commission. The Shaggoth, yeah, that was really good. So yeah, well played. Good game, guys. Good game. Good GG. I was like trying to say good game and something else at the same time. Just got like tongue twisted. All right, so let's go ahead here and jump into another 1v1. Oh, is it because I'm offline you can't join them? Maybe. Yeah, they were able to join for some reason. I went back online just now, though, just to be safe. At 100K. Oh, man. Instead of, you got Sigmarines? Yeah, the Age of Sigmar is a little bit depressing. A flex cast? Yeah, if I get 100K subs, I'll flex for you guys. Yeah. Lady Turin will make it happen, I'm sure. All right, let's get in here and do it to it, boys. Let's iron out the stream with one more game. So, who do you guys want to see for the last game? Let me know while we're loading in here, and we'll do it to it. GG, man. Was super awesome. Was super fun. Age of Shitmar. What race would you guys like to see for the last battle? Hear that furious typing? It's not like Italian Spartacus with his mechanical keyboard of doom. I actually have close to 11,000 subs. I think I just hit 11,000 today. Or I'm really close, I think. I can't recall. Okay, so I want to play an Empire. I might actually do one more game and then an auto-generated cast. Let's play. You guys want to see the Empire? For the Empire. I'm not that great at them, but you know, actually, I promised you guys Wood Elves. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to do Wood Elves. What am I talking about? All right, so let's see what he picks. In the meantime, I will read comments. Dwarfs. I promise. Someone in the stream though earlier wanted the derp to answer your question. Well, the reason my streams are shorter than they used to be because when I used to do 4-hour streams when I first started, I have a chronic wrist condition, wrist tendonitis. So I would just play for 4 hours and then I would wake up the next day and I could barely type at work. It was really rough. So yeah, I just toned it down now. Eventually I'll get back to that. Okay, so we're facing off against the Beastmen. So I think it's time for Dad to make a return. Dad is here. Yes, Big Papa Dirthy. Let's get the Sword of Daith. Let's go big. You know what? We're gonna play a bit of a tree build. Hopefully you guys don't mind that. We'll get some tree kit here. Let's get some dryads because they do have physical resist, so they're not terrible against the Beastmen front line actually. We probably need a little bit of a Eternal Guard action mixed into the front line. And let's do we want Wildwood Rangers like one to deal with like Gorbals and things like that? We definitely want Lore of Life because you know he can get focused pretty hard, Dirthu. So we're gonna get a caster with Lore of Life. Put it here, here, and here. And yeah, man, I still have room for a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and get some Glade Guards. Starfire Shafts are good. I mean, against Beastmen, it's questionable. Because I guess that's only really good against like Bestigors and Gorbals. I don't know if he's going to bring Bestigors. Why would he? So maybe I want to get like some Deepwood Scouts. I could get Deepwood Scouts. Let's try them out. See how they do. So that should be fine. We're going to get some Wild Riders here. And then we probably need some Eternal Guard like for the backline support. And that should be good. Bit of an odd build. But you know what? We have Big Daddy here. So yeah, guys, it's time. Is your wrist ever going to get better? I'm pretty much saddled with it my entire life. Did he do? Granted, there's a lot of like rehabilitation stuff I could be doing that I'm not. That would probably help. On top of that, another approach is that like some people have stated that stem cells are very helpful. So if I get a real stem cell injection, not like the bullshit PRP ones, that might help. So I'm considering it. Yeah, like it's expensive though, and they don't really do it here in the States. So maybe when I live with Lady in Poland, I'll look into that. Go into like Germany or something. Yeah, man. Before I had my wrist problem, my micro was pretty on point. I was in Warcraft 3. I was a pretty high level player there in 1v1 matches as Undead. I used to play a bunch of pro dudes. Yeah, so we'll see. Age of Sigmar signed the official Death of Respect. Yeah, I wanted to really get into Warhammer Fantasy on table. Unfortunately, they Age of Sigmar just didn't appeal to me at all. So I just kind of like lost interest. But I will be playing 40k tabletop. Lady Turin and I will be getting into. I think she's either going to play Dark Eldar, I think, or something. Yeah, Dark Eldar, maybe Eldar. I'll be playing probably the Death Guard, the Chaos Space Marines. So we'll do some battle reports and stuff with when we move to California with Italian Spartacus because he knows how to play. He's going to be teaching me, and although Anna knows how to play as well, She played when she was younger, so she'll know more than me as well. I'm just a complete noob, so we'll give it our all, boys. We'll give it our all. You find some grow, get you a chopper and take this. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Dog pupperino, come pets. Yeah, I have a pupper. Yeah, you know, Dark Lord of Heroes of Might and Magic. She's apparently, when I go there over summer, we'll put some videos on the channel of us battling in Heroes of Might and Magic. But she's probably gonna slay me. She knows all the tricks, you know. She probably knows all like the little exploits and treachery that I'm just gonna be taking advantage of. All right, so get our Deepwood Scouts. Deepwood Scouts actually got buffed recently, so they're a decent choice against like lightly armored factions. So let's get some spears here. Let's get some spears back here, and let's get some spears over here. All right, mate. Let's do it right now. You have a nice time. Get Durthu up here in the front. We have this guy right here, and boom. Yes, the mighty Durthu force is ready for combat. March 4th, people of the forest. Oh man, yeah, the Dryads are gonna wreck those gore herds, I think. So let's go ahead and toggle lock that. Go ahead and push up here. Does he have any like Gorble? What does he have? Like Gorbles and stuff? I think that's what it is. Durthu's so angry though. Look at him. Just with that like weird claw that he just like walks with it like up in the air. You know, the Treekin are just gonna beat their shields like a drum. Oh, does he have Minotaurs? The mighty Minotaur. So yeah, so he has an overwhelming cav force. Like they'll do pretty well. Although Wild Riders with a regrowth could probably beat both of those, to be honest. So please don't disconnect, man. Come on, fight the good fight. Okay, here we go. So our missiles are just about to get in range, so what we want to do is just shoot the Minotaurs, even though they have shields, like, they have low armor, so they go down quick. Good, so we're going to shoot those guys. Durthu and the boys are going to get ready to party, and what are those, Centaurs, regular ones? So, yeah, and Poison Warhounds. So we'll just hang with our cav in the back and see what my opponent wants to do. But, yeah, we're going to get some good missile fire on those guys. Yeah, so we shoot in. Things are going to code. So let's push these guys in here, these guys in here, these guys here. Durthu can also just lay a smackdown on these guys, I think. These guys can engage on the Minotaurs, and these guys can engage here. So good. So our missiles, we can kind of continue to shoot those guys down. Although, to be honest, now that they're kind of like in melee, we might want to switch out to his range. And let's get our cav ready, pull them over here, get these guys here, and yeah, good. So we'll see where we're taking a lot of shock damage, probably here in the front line a little bit. Big Papa Durthu is getting hunted a little bit, so we're going to path through. And yeah, good. We'll get the missiles over here. We just really need to defend our back line efficiently. So we're going to intercept here and move the spears here. He's trying to do a bit of a two-pronged attack, but the Wild Rider should be able to take care of those guys. Good. So we're shooting at his missiles. Things are going relatively well. Let's go ahead and re-engage here and pop a fat Earthblood right there in the front line, which is going to be quite nice. Keep Durthu topped off. And we got our spears. He's trying to outmaneuver me here, which is A-okay. But I think we dealt with this cav situation on the far side pretty well. And you can see he's coming like up around the flank to, you know, try and do some dirty business. So we'll send our caster over there. Just kind of keep screening his movements here, keep screening here, and you can see he's like trying to like find his way and find his place in the world. So let's go ahead and pop this. And Durthu, man, he's taking some heavy focus fire though, so we probably want to run back a little bit. Good. So just kind of keep chasing a little bit. We're able to deal with his missiles. So let's go ahead and start shooting at the Minotaurs over here. Or those are actually gore herds, but yeah. So our Wild Riders just cleaned up shop on those guys, and let's see. So he's running over there, so we can just go kill those guys real quick. So we want to get both of our missiles right now and just start shooting in at these Minotaurs. Let's go ahead and get Durthu re-engaged now that he's not being targeted. And these spears and auxiliary, we can honestly probably pull them in. So I think our backline is secure enough. Durthu does have the Sword of Daith coming up, which will be pretty helpful here, but hopefully we can intercept these hounds real quick. We'll pull these guys to screen. And you'll just look at Morker just get like rocket launched. Let's also pop a Flock of Doom right here, which hopefully will be pretty good. He has penetrated our back line a little bit, so let's pull these guys back here, pull these guys back here, put them in skirmish mode, and yeah. So hopefully Durthu and the boys can like hold the line there. But you know, our Treekin actually took quite a bit of damage, but we do have some Eternal Guard and auxiliary, so let's actually intercept here, see if we can get these guys running, and these guys need to run as well. So good, our Wild Riders cleaned up the back line. Durthu is a little bit alone here, which is a little bit scary, but let's actually just see if we can focus down these Gorbles real quick, because that's one of the only threats to Durthu, really. And yeah, our Treekin holding the line here. I think the fight's going well. This is a good little cockfight, though, for sure. Wild Riders really just having a clinic on our opponent's troops. So we're going to push in here, just keep kind of focusing at, are those actual Chaos Spawn, or he probably summoned those. I don't see people bringing the real ones here. Treekin fighting here. Our Dryads putting up a pretty good show over here. We got 55 on this side. So let's have them go in here. And yeah, we actually routed off some of those Gores. That's pretty nice little gimme there. Good. So Wild Riders, we probably want to go intercept some of his hounds over here. Let's go ahead and pull these guys back this way. Yeah, we should be able to save those guys before the hounds are able to do a ton of damage. So we definitely need to save up some healing because Durthu's taking a lot of damage. So let's go ahead and run him back. Probably don't want to use Flock of Doom at the moment. And let's see, do we have, yeah, it looks like our caster was able to do some very good work there. So let's have these guys shut down the missiles, and these guys can run up and shut down the other missiles, because Durthu's actually taking a surprising amount of damage from that. Wild Riders, we're going to pull from auxiliary and have them kind of intercept. And do we have a heal? We will relatively shortly, so good. Let's also get these spears in there to help out. And this fight looks like it's pretty well won in the flank, not overall. So we're gonna charge these guys in here. Let's get both of our missiles kind of shooting in at Chaos Spawn, and yeah, let's I think we need to kill those missiles over there. So let's kill one, and then we can get the other one shooting at these Chaos Spawn and the Gorbel and all that kind of funny stuff. So okay, so we're gonna run it back in now. Actually, let's use a regrowth just to kind of like give them that single, you know, big healing buff. Check for routing units. We don't have anything routing at the moment, so all is well in the land. Let's go ahead and kind of push these guys over here and pull these Eternal Guard back to the middle of the fight. It looks like a lot of the Beastmen troops are routing, so Big Papa Dirthu got that regrowth. He's pretty happy about that. Let's go ahead and pop this this nice little nuke right here. Get these troops to come help out. Finish him, Dirthu. Finish him. Oh yeah, I feel like that didn't do much, but it looked really cool. So yeah, we should be able to kind of polish him off. I want to watch Dirthu slay this thing. God, I would really like if he would decapitate it. That would be really cool. So let's get these Eternal Guards on this this Bray Shaman caster. Let's get my caster fighting over here as well. And the missile line is man, we've gotten some really good effectiveness out of our missiles this game. Like it's been solid. So let's get these guys shooting over there in the back line. And it looks like Dirthu was able to slay the mighty Gorbel. So at this point, it should be pretty GG. I don't know if my opponent can come back. Although Morker is going to summon several groups of Chaos Spawn. So let's actually pull the Dryads back and just pull any units that are like really low back. And just so we can't get the Chaos Spawn. You know, I forgot to do that in a lot of streams, but you guys actually pointed that out, and it's a very, very good tactic. So Dirthu's just still stomping the yard. Let's go ahead and use the Sword of Daith, which actually lowers armor by quite a bit. So well played, lads. What a good battle against the mighty Badger. Yes, good. Cool. That's it. Yeah. So let me go ahead and take some comments here before I hit the road. Swedish, really? Now you have to ban yourself? Oh man, I'm a woman. I can't be quiet for 300 seconds. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a good battle. What does Anna have to talk sense into me about? I'm scrolling up right now. That's so Canadian. I thought Turin was an American. I am an American. Yeah, I am. Anna's teaching me a lot of bad words. But yeah, well played, guys. Let's go to the breakdown and see what really worked here. So Dryads performing 66, 46, 52. I mean, pretty equivocal performance against Goreherds. It's not bad. And the Treekin obviously didn't get a ton of kills, but they just took no damage. Minotaurs actually weren't bad there. They put some good pressure on my front line. Granted, I think if he had just gone with the traditional Gores, the dual-wielding Gores with the higher weapon strength, it would have been a much scarier battle. Like, imagine if he cut these two Minotaurs, right? He cuts those. He gets an entire front line of Gores, and just... I would have been really overwhelmed. That would have been hard, because the Minotaurs really, like, shrink your army in terms of scope. So... I think the Minotaurs were, you know, a fun choice, but I don't think they're competitive. They're very hard to make work. Granted, I'm not great at Wood Elves. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. I have no idea. Auto-generated battle? Is that what you guys want? Okay, fine. One auto-gen to close out the stream. I know I promised you guys I would do one, so we're going to jump into a quick battle real quick here. This is the last game, though, guys. I'm done after this one. My hand's feeling okay right now, so that's a good sign. It's not hurting too much. I really wish I didn't have this stuff, though, man. It's so depressing. I wish I could just stream for you guys every day. I would just come home from work and stream. So, okay. So, who do we want auto-gen of? In the comments, please. What for auto-gen? What race? Tell me, lads. All right, there we go. And see what you guys choose. Okay, so we're fighting against the mighty Biatchlaw or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Do you guys want Empire? Is that what everyone's saying? Hey, let me see. Empire autogens are so terrible. Autogen Cooked Ruin, Empire, Angren, Dwarfs. Dwarfs and Empire. Hey, it's the mighty NF General. Bring out the lads. Oh man, who do I play? No, everyone's saying something different. This is impossible. All right, so do we want to do the Dwarves? No, he's playing Dwarves already, so I have to do something different. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the Empire, because it's going to be the most entertaining. All right, you guys ready? 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that is not terrible. That is not a terrible autogen. Look at that. So we got Karl Franz on Deathclaw. We got this guy. We got a whole mishmash front line of things. We got handgunners and the silver bullets and Sterlins. We got Reichsguard and a cannon. Oh my goodness. What a treat. But I can't complain. You guys are just going wild here. I think I end up doing Empire. Yeah, that's it. So autogen. Guys, that is a mean autogen. That is mean. Look at that thing. That thing is like ferocious. Like, I'm worried for my opponent. I have answers. No, Vampires autogen sucks. It's not very fun. Yeah, this autogen's good. Army's too good. Hey, wait. Do you guys want a reroll? Let's go ahead. I don't have much time. You guys will need to let me know quick. Oh no, it started. Damn. Sorry. He readied up. I was minimized looking at chat. Tattersouls and Sigmar. Yeah, no, but you know, Dragoto, to answer your question, I usually get just garbage ass armies from the autogen, just absolute pieces of shit. So this is a gift from the dark gods. You know, I feel like I'm gifted in the random gens because of how loyal I am to Chaos, that they always treat me well. I got Karl Franz on freaking Deathclaw. I mean, come on. That's really nice for this. Unfortunately, I like have a lot of inefficient money, so okay, so we got a great cannon. Let's set that thing up right here. And yeah, okay, cool. So I mean, I don't need to worry about Cav really, right? So I can just do a spaghetti line. So let's just do a spaghetti line here, just no strategy, just mouth breathing all the way. Oh, did we even get a horse on this guy? Look at this, man. This is crazy. All right, cool. So we have our handgunners and the silver bullets. So let's go ahead and get our main formation, deploy them back a little ways. We're gonna put our handgunners in front. Sterling's a free company. We'll do a high ground vanguard and put these guys in group 1. Karl can be in group 2. We have Reichsguard and oh, the mighty Pistoliers. Can we vanguard them? Yes, good. All right. And we have the silver bullets over here. We can put them in group 3, 4, 5, and yeah, that should be fine. All right, good luck to my opponent. Hopefully he's ready for the Fury of Tzeentch. The Fury, look at these guys. They're already like aiming down the sights like they got this in the bag. You know, hopefully my auto-generated cast will throw my opponents off. So let's hope for the best. You're down for a renown only army? This gift was from Sigmar, not Chaos. Yeah, I'm happy about Reichsguard. They're strong. They're a tough unit to kill. What are they? Group 5? Is that where we got them? Yeah, they got silver chevrons too, so they have some pretty mean stats. But guys, this is the true existential threat in this game. Look at these guys. Oh, are they dual wielding pistols? I never looked at them. They're actually dual wielding. They got these like stupid helmets on. Oh my goodness. Karl's ready to bring the death. I just wish I had some healing. Got some deep vanguard action going on. Let's actually vanguard them over here so I can get closer. I'm just marching right through the muck, right through the swamp after the Faldawi. We'll see where they're deployed. Yes, good, Anakin. Kill them. Look at the Sterling's Revenge. They got their cool... These guys have the cool hats, the Pistoliers. I never noticed that they're dual wielding though. So do they actually like raise both and shoot them? That's pretty awesome. Okay, so typical dwarf play. He's turtling a little bit, which is to be expected. Totally fine. So 5, we're going to go ahead and run these guys over here. The Sterling's Revenge, let's go ahead and run them back into the Shadow Realm. And, okay, so it's time. Oh, no. Oh, no. God, no. The Pistoliers. So, okay, he's got a pretty serious-looking little army over here. He doesn't look like he's messing around. So we're going to run the Silver Bullets over here as well, who aren't going to be great here, but, you know, at the end of the day, it could be much worse. So Silver Bullets, let's run them. I'm so sick of playing Dwarves all day. It's like all I play, guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and shoot some Slayers. Here we go. Oh yeah, line them up, boys. I've uncovered hidden forest foes. Can we hit the Slayers from here? Oh yeah, cap them, shoot, unleash hell. Oh yeah, look at that fat juicy damage. I think we haven't even killed the Slayer yet. Okay, keep shooting, guys. Let's get our infantry corps marching up. Karl Franz needs to join the party too. And yeah, so let's go see how our Pistoliers are doing. They're taking cannon fire and all kinds of... Oh, yeah, we got to run now. So all the goodies are starting to aim at us. Oh, God. Did we get a kill? We didn't even get a kill. They fired like 3 volleys at an unarmored unit. They couldn't kill anything. Oh, so sad. All right, so the Sons of Sigmar are advancing. You know what? At least we're taking cannon fire. I like how they're just shooting as they run through the forest. Oh, man, guys. All right, so we got some Thunderers. We got Miners. Probably High King Thorgrim in here somewhere. I didn't actually see who his lord was. He's probably lurking somewhere. He probably thinks that, I don't know, this might be like enough to look like a real army, believe it or not. So the cannon is almost in position, so we'll get it right here, and then we'll start shooting at our opponent. We do have the Reichsguard, so, you know, if he wants to keep shooting cannons at the Pistoliers, I'm almost okay with that. Just like letting it happen. Just let the boy watch. No, yeah, it's not worth giving free kills, I guess. Okay, so we have the Free Company Militia who we can get up in the forest. I probably want to Yeah. Does he have artillery pieces? I actually didn't see that. So he does have a cannon, but the issue with his positioning is he's obstructed in the forest, you know, so he's going to have a little bit of awkward pathing there. Okay, so let's start shooting at these Thunders with our cannon. These Reichsguard can kind of just lurk in the wings here, and the Pistoliers can run a little bit further down the hill. And the Free Company Militia, we're going to get some really nice positioning with that. Oh no, Carl! What are you doing, Carl? Bad Carl. I forgot about you. Oh god. Pull back. Back! That bird takes so long to turn around. Come on, get out of here, man. Okay. That was almost catastrophic. If I had like kept going, like 3 full firing squads of those guys, but we're getting cannon fire in here now, which is good. Start doing some work, hopefully. We do have the Sterling's Free Company Militia scurrying up around the wings. Pistoliers still taking cannon shots for some reason or other. Reichsguard are pretty safe. We'll kind of put them on the low ground here so they can't take any shots. And yeah, hopefully he's obstructed, although he does have a pretty nice little slope here. So, you know, I think our opponent might be able to do some decent work against us. So let's actually shoot at those miners, get these guys up in the wings and jump some of those Thunders will be good. And he does have Slayers, and he's like so entrenched here. This is like kind of why I like don't like playing Dwarves, because they just sit in the corner. It's so annoying. So can we shoot these guys and actually outrange his Thunders? I think we can. So we're going to shoot these miners here, get these guys up in the forest. We'll have these guys kind of hold for now. Let's have them kind of set up here and set up here. That's fine. And yeah, we'll just start shooting because the range is equivocal, so we should be able to get the advantage in that respect. Pull Carl here. The Pistoliers, we've uncovered hidden units. Oh, did he uncover our hidden units? Okay, that's fine. So we get some shots here. Let's go ahead and just get these guys on a little doom box and just start shooting at these Thunders on the flanks. That should be a nice little gimme, actually. And the Silver Bullets we can position on the high ground too, using their stealth to really benefit here. So, okay, let's pull these guys back. Let's kind of just start taking some pot shots in at these guys. Hopefully it's a good trade for us. So we shoot in there. Oh, that's nice. Okay, good. So let's get our front line here and just go ahead and start advancing them now that like everything's in position, relatively speaking. But this should be a good trade, although he does have like 3 groups of Thunders firing, so that's a little bit scary. So let's get our handgunners here, start shooting, and our cannon can go ahead and start shooting at these guys. They're a little bit bunched up. Let's get the Reichsguard in position, get the Pistoliers kind of shooting at the Slayers here, make sure they're in skirmish mode. Get Carl up to the front line. And okay, so we had to pull back a little bit. We took a little bit more fire than we would like to, but now we're starting to get some, exchange fire here, which is good. So my opponent taking a little bit of work. Let's just kind of run in the forest, make it a little bit tough for him. And oh yeah, these Thunders, we could actually charge like right into this front line and nail some of these Thunders, I think. Good, keep shooting them down, boys. Do it. Let's pull Carl up and around, just give him some cover with the forest. Pistoliers, yeah, they'll do some work against those Slayers, hopefully. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Good. So let's get the Free Company Militia like coming back out of the forest to start harassing again. Spearmen against miners, like I'm fine with that. And we do have, a fairly unbreakable front line, which is good. Let's get these greatswords engaged. We'll get Sigmar Sons coming in. Oh, this is a nice little push here. So we get a nice like ramrod right into all those guys. Excellent, excellent. And the Free Company are going to start shooting again, which is excellent. Let's go ahead and get the General of the Empire, have him come up and around the back and start pressuring. And the Reichsguard, yeah, we can honestly pull them back because he has quite a bit of AP there. So let's start shooting into some of his backline troops. Does he have the Grumbling Guard or anything? I'm not seeing him anywhere. It looks like he has like mostly low tier troops. So good. So man, those miners collapsed quick. So we can start like pushing right through. So let's keep the Spearmen here. Let's get this General of the Empire kind of pushing in. And the Sterling's Revenge, let's move him a little bit closer so we can get more optimal positioning. Now we can kind of pull in with Carl and start bullying around in the back. He does have Ungram actually, believe it or not. So we're just going to push here. The Pistoliers, we'll just keep shooting down the Slayers, no problem. And we are a little bit obstructed here, so we need to get a little bit better positioning with the Silver Bullets here. Good. Sterling's Revenge putting in some serious work, so let's kind of shoot in here. I believe we actually collapsed his flank. Man, this is wild, guys. And our Reichsguard were able to get out, so let's pull them up and around and see if we can get into those like juicy sweet spots in the back. And we have so many unbreakable troops here. This is actually like pretty solid. Look at that, just fire right into the back of all of his goodies here. Oh, that's so nice. Silver Bullets, let's see if there's anyone we can kind of target. I don't know, everything's a little bit obstructed here, so maybe we just start shooting at some of these guys. Yeah, that's fine for now. Good, so Carl, we can actually land and make sure to like finish off these Thunders, so let's go after them. It's a pretty safe little engagement for him. And the Reichsguard coming around the back as well. You can see my opponent's like kind of panicking to go after them. So Pistoliers, you guys need to keep shooting, quit dicking around. So let's have them. I wonder how many kills they have. Oh, 0 kills. They've been shooting for like 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so get in there. We have these guys kind of obstructed a little bit, but for the most part, the front line's going well. Like I have a really, really solid front line. So the Reichsguard are just kind of cleaning up shop. We take a ton of blasting charges, but against the armor, I think blasting charges do pretty weak AP. So yeah, come on, Pistoliers, gun them down, kill the Grudge Thrower crew. So Carl and the boys cleaning up in the back. Let's go ahead and pull up and around here. We do have the Silver Bullets. Let's go ahead and just start shooting at Ungram, like right in the face there. I don't want to charge into miners because they do have like some AP. So again, I don't want to like trade Reichsguard to those troops. So let's get these guys positioned right here. The Sterling's Revenge, yeah, he's taking a ton of firepower here. But the balance of power is still pretty even, nonetheless. So let's go ahead and, do we want to charge in? I don't want to send Karl in too wild, but where's Ungram first and foremost? I think he's like in the main fight now, so let's pull this guy back. Let's go ahead and jump right on top of these guys with Karl, and then we can follow up with the Reichsguard and hopefully do some good work. How's our firing squad doing? Yeah, we're getting some good fire in here in the forest, and we'll shoot at these miners here. Oh man, look at that damage on Ungram. He's taking some work too. So a little obstruction too from my opponent. That must be not fun to deal with. So let's shoot at Slayers. Karl and the boys, hopefully they can get in and just wreak some havoc here in the back. And how are our Pistoliers doing? Have they racked up any kills yet? 0 kills. I guess they're weak against armor, so that makes sense, right? Let's keep shooting here. Karl, how you doing, man? Let's go ahead and pop all your goodies here. And you can see the mighty Slayer King is coming for me. So at this point, I think we pull back and just go after some of his troops. Because Thunders, when they come back from the fight, are actually really strong. Like even if it's only a few of them, they can like turn the tide of the battle. So we have a pretty open firing line here, one here. Let's go ahead and shoot up in the high ground here, and just kind of like run away from the Slayer King and just chase down the scraps in the back. I'm here for the scraps. I honestly feel like I would get more value just like chasing down routing units with these guys. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Just put the Pistoliers in melee. Let's go ahead and get the cannon firing. Let's start shooting at some of these Dwarf Warriors. And oh man, our Flagellants in the front. Look at that. 63 kills on those guys. That's incredible. Just bullets flying everywhere. All right, let's just keep chasing these scraps down, cleaning up house. And you know, the bounce power is coming in our favor, guys. I'm feeling the love. We do have the Sterling's Revenge, Free Company Militia. Still teeing off on old Ungram there. He's trying to hide behind a tree, but you know, it's not working out terribly well. So let's position him here so we can get some rear shots on these Dwarf Warriors. That's going to be quite nice. Finally, he does pull it into melee, which is a really good call because it's going to kind of save him a lot of grief there. Okay, good. So in the back, let's shoot at these miners. They're pretty beat up, but just kind of keeping the rabble from coming back. We could go after these lone miners. That's probably fine. Karl can dumpster them pretty quick, but getting shot in the back like this is definitely not fun for anybody. So let's go ahead and just gun these guys down as they're coming in. We'll shoot into this group here on the high ground. And oh, just look at those cannoneers coming in, just getting Sterling Revenge. Just the beatdown. Oh, that firing squad. Oh my goodness. All right, so they got Last Samurai pretty hard. And we got cannons just shooting my own guys. Always a good time. So we're able to terrify those guys, which is good. So we'll send Karl over here. We're going to keep the Reichsguard finishing off these miners. And good. So Karl, go finish off that cannon crew. Come on, bud. You got to do it, man. Despite a really haggard opening engagement, I think we were able to pull it out against the corner camping Dowie. So let's go ahead and take this bad boy out. So we're going to give Ungram a warrior's death. Well, the opposite of a warrior's death, I suppose. So we're going to run everything away from him and just gun him down. Just gun him down in the streets. All right, you guys ready? Just look. Oh, man. This is my favorite thing to do when you have this situation. Just look. Just a firing squad just shooting them down. Oh, man. Okay, so these guys need to run away. We don't want them coming. Take him down. Take him down. Oh, goodness. That's brutal. That's just brutality. Oh no, they're still Slayers. They're coming for us. You know, you can actually play this way. Like, if I knew the buttons well enough, I feel like I could, but the Lone Slayer, oh man, that is no way to go. That is no way to go. Well, to my opponent, that was fun. Just, you guys get the Warrior's death here. Oh man, just I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm actually rewatching it on the stream thing. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. It was a lot of fun today. We had a rough start, had some really poor games in the beginning, but we came back and you know, rallied a little bit. So save this game. Oh yeah, I got to save this one. Although I feel like would you guys want to see this separately? Yeah, because that's like too good of an army to cast. I feel that's the one issue. So, but again, thank you guys for watching the stream today. I really appreciate all your support, and I'll keep trying to do like a midweek stream with like Dawn of War or something. But a lot of times, like, I type all day at work, so my hands are kind of beat up. So I just try and like cast a game or two when I get home. But again, that's all. We'll be seeing you guys next Sunday, and I'll be with Lady Turin the week after that. So I won't be streaming, but maybe we'll pop on live stream and just say hello or something. I think that could be fun. But yeah, take care, guys, and have an excellent night.